No one is dying today.
That's the spirit. So last week,
Oh, there's lots of things dying.
we'll put you on the map if nothing else, so Zach can see exactly where you are. So you're in the waste of Jorhas, and you all arrived for various reasons in the little town of Urzin, which, if you remember, is basically a whole armada of horizon-back turtles with villages, things built on top of the turtles, and these turtles wander around, and it's very much a mobile area. And when the particular spot where you come to Urzin, there was a turtle's shore with structures on their back, but also some tents and other things were laid out to trade with various bits and pieces. And you're approached by a hobgoblin called Mugrid, who I notice is not on the initiative order when you get there, so I'll make sure I put him on, because that's going to be important. And here, he took you to the leader of the place, and he had a problem in that his chief advisor had gone missing. A village elder named Bolbara. And Bolbara was a warlock, and very much a chief advisor, very critical to the Lord Buffle of the village. So he's telling you to go across the swamps, which is where you are now, in the Broken Vale Marsh, ultimately hoping to get to Fort Venture, where it is suspected that the goblin is being held. Mugrid has come along with you. Not terribly fond of Edward, it must be said. Because Edward is a human. This is not a place for humans.
Racist.
And also a bit of a prick.
Yeah, fair. Now, I'll drag over to the map. Now the map was a little small, so apologies for this big white space at the bottom, but that's where we're at. And so what happened? Mac, why don't you explain what happened? Why is Mac standing in front of all these lizard folk?
I think it's the easiest way to describe it is he's fascinated about a lot of things. He's not really paying much attention to anything because there's so many new things and he just wants to explore. So he toddled forward to have a look whilst everyone else was talking away behind him. And there you go. Yeah, that's what he was faced with.
All right. So, the lizards. Oh well, actually, just thinking probably the easiest way to do that. Mr. Bog, can you just roll me a d20, please? That will determine something. Let's see your first roll of the game. Set the tone.
No pressure, no pressure.
First roll of your character as well.
Right. Oh, great.
Okay.
No way. No way.
Did it come through on roll 20?
I saw it. I saw it.
Oh no.
It's solely on the D&D Beyond custom results.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, it was that bad. Okay, now, okay. I remember I did this for one campaign and I talked it up like this, and the guy had advantage and he rolled a double 1 for his first roll of the campaign at advantage, so that was spectacular.
Malcolm, may I just note that Morgrid has a 13, but he's before Mac rather than after. I don't know if it's just for me.
Okay, it is. So I just added Morgrid because I forgot to add Morgrid. And I believe we ended it on Mac wandering in front of him. Oh! Okay, Mac! Some lizards have already flown spears at you. You managed to dodge underneath them, but they're all standing there thinking, 3 meal, boys! What do you do, Mac?
So he used his reaction, I think just before we left, didn't he? As a spear came over. to cast shield.
Okay, you're shielded up.
So I'm going to make the assumption that everyone can hear him from where they are, with a normal kind of volume of him talking. And all you're going to hear him is he's going to start looking like shifting. His head's almost bobbling left and right, and you hear him say, "No, not now. I need quiet. I need to concentrate. Not now. No, stay quiet." And he's going to catch himself back into sort of life, shall we say? And you're going to see from his hands as he raises his hands towards these lizard things, he is going to cast a chaos bolt.
Fireball. Oh no.
Chaos? Nice.
Oh yeah.
Your chaos bolt fires and just the lizards just dodge out the way and it crashes against the fire end of its turtle shell. No hit with 12.
To quote somebody else, tits. In that case, he's going to run.
Run!
Weirdly enough, he's going to run. What's his
Shoot
movement?
first,
25. Sounds good to me. Yeah, okay. So he's going to run back towards the party anyway. 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, firebolt doesn't go off. Chaos bolt. Lizards just think, oh, it's all a female, boys. Go and get him. Ogred saying, "You damn fool of a gnome! What the hell are you doing wandering into a camp like this? Damn idiot!" And he pulls back on his long bow, and he's going to take a shot. Let's see how he does. Oops. So he pulls back on his arrow, takes a shot, sticks his tongue out, the arrow whoosh, shoots across, and doesn't hit. God damn it, and kind of ducks down here behind cover. The lizard folks start erupting out of the cavern. 6. Sees Mac turning tail and running. He's gonna pull back with a javelin he grabbed from the cave, throws it at Mac. And Max, what's your AC now? 18 with shield?
Sorry, I'm on mute. 18, yeah.
The spear flies and digs deep into your back for 5 points of piercing damage. So that's a well done 18 for that hit. He's bleeding already, boys! Get him! And another lizard folk. This is the one that's been injured. Bring him down, boys! And he throws out a javelin as well. And you see Mac hit not with one javelin, but with 2 javelins. Mac, what does Mac say as he goes down?
Oh man. No.
Just a little whimpering noise. A little whimpering noise. It says, "Be afraid. Be very afraid."
Okay, so things are bad. But you see a creature approaching from the west. What did they see approaching from the west, Zach?
From the west of the camp, you'd see coming out from the brush what looks to be like a nearly 7-foot Fearbolg, if you're familiar with Fearbolg. He is humanoid. He has like these cow-like features with his ears, his nose, kind of like a rounder face, really long, kind of like seafoam green dreadlocks, and like a silver seafoam green kind of turquoisey beard. And it looks like he's kind of coming into the camp slowly, trying to see what's going on, and is surprised to see this whole very diverse group of people interacting with each other right now. And actually, Malcolm, I can't see the map, so I don't know exactly where I would be.
I just have a... Oh, I didn't give you a token vision. You should hopefully see it now.
There we go. Okay. And there I
am.
am.
Yeah. West, but I meant the east. I'm always getting east and west. So let's say you start your turn exactly there. And while we're at it, what does Mac look like apart from having two javelins sticking out of his back? What does Mac look like?
Very quiet. He is kind of average gnome height. He's wearing very plain-looking robes. Nothing about them. They're more practical than anything else. The only thing you really notice about him is first he's got two different coloured eyes, and he has a kind of very 1970s punk-style Mohican, which is bright blue. And yeah, he just kind of looks a little bit vacant a lot of the time. Especially now.
Okay, what about Caspian? What does Caspian look like?
Caspian right now. He looks human at first glance, but if you take just a few more seconds, then you do notice that it's not graying hair, but like more silvery, more celestial features, and his eyes are very violet, without any pupils. He does look a bit worse for wear, because he's not very well suited for this type of terrain, this type of swamp. He's probably quite unhappy. Also with the fact that they're being attacked by 6 lizard folk, or 5.
Edward. What does Edward look like?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see character art or not. Edward is a human, but a very atrophied, is that how you say that word? Very stunt human? He's very short, even for his day.
That's a short ass.
Yeah, he's 15-ish years old, he's but a kid. Blackish hair up to the shoulders, wearing very nice clothes for the swamp, mostly blue, with a great sword behind his back that is nearly as tall as he is, and a longbow. And around his waist there's this leather pouches that like cylinders, but instead of scrolls they hold puppets. And he has a scar on the left side of his face that goes from his eye to all down to his chin, cutting a bit of his lips.
Nice. Last but certainly not least, Vincent.
Yeah, so you see like you see a tiefling. He's wearing leather chest armor, and he has like this halfly sewn mantle with frayed ends, and he has this big scarf on his neck. Also, he has a poly armor like with scimitars on the end. He has this dashing slicked back hair, and he has some small horns on the forehead, but they are broken, and you don't see a tail, funnily enough. And he has like this pinkish skin, and yeah, his eyes also are like blue human eyes, like it's not like regular tiefling eyes, if you will. And yeah, that's mostly it.
Okay, so that's the scene you see before you. You see these lizard folks looking ecstatic that this little gnome has fallen and wandered into their camp. And they've pierced him with 2 javelins and he falls to the ground. So, Zach/Bob, for the first time, what would you like to do?
Oh man, so does it look like anyone has seen me as I approach the camp?
If you did it stealthily, why don't you roll a stealth check and we'll find out.
Alright.
Nope.
Alright, so no one saw me. I don't know if that necessarily changes anything here. So Mac's unconscious, right?
Yep, 2 javelins sticking out of his back.
Great. Okay. Okay, so I will, as an action, oh, it has to be, that's a touch. I didn't mean to do that. If it shows up. Dude. 30 feet. I'm bad with this ruler. Okay. I will cast. Goodness gracious, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's right.
I've never played Druid. I'm just trying to like figure this out. Okay. After me, it's. Okay. You know what I'll do is I will just see this little gnome who looks so defenseless and so kind just get destroyed by these lizard folk. So I will wild shape into a dire wolf as a bonus action.
Right. It's something
nice.
I
There we
prepared
go.
earlier for you.
Great.
So we'll just move Bog off to the side and we'll put the thing there. Yeah. So I guess they don't. I'm going to say they don't know that you transformed into a dire wolf, right? You're hidden.
I mean,
So they don't know that it's a wild-shaped druid. They know it's a dire wolf. But we'll get there. But regardless, your form change, your bodies twist, your bones snap, fur grows on your back. And you emerge as a dire wolf. Now you should have control over that token, Zach, if you wanted to move that around.
will do. I'm going to... yeah, without announcing myself first, seeing as how this gnome's down, he might die. Transform without really announcing myself, and I'll move 30 of my 50 feet of movement to right here. And so everyone would just see this huge, large beast, mechanically dire wolf, run from behind these trees and not paying any attention to the rest of your party and just start attacking this first lizard folk here.
Okay.
So let's see, I think I can do this on... Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, well, the bite 17, absolutely that hits.
And then, yeah, I'm attacking that one on the right.
5 points of damage. So you jump up, rip its throat a little bit. It's bleeding profusely. It's been damaged before, but it manages to stand up to a dire form.
And I have a little bit of movement left, and I'm just going to move, kind of slowly walk and circle these two lizard folk, and just try and distract them a little bit, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Just checking something. Don't you get a knockdown attack or something for dire wolf?
Oh yeah, I do. If the target's a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength or be knocked prone.
Okay, so let's see if he gets knocked prone. Just jump up into your wolfen form. Strength check, was it? He manages to brush you off. It stands up. But he is looking really bad. So this one is severely damaged. From inside the turtle shell, you hear something chanting something, mumbling, and really, really weird language coming from inside. And before you know it, some of the bones around this graveyard start to take shape. And
Does anyone see the wolf rolls? I didn't see any rolls.
Yeah, I
obviously
didn't
gonna-
see.
They're going just to the GM right now, and I don't know how to change that.
No.
Oh, I see.
So that's just me testing.
I can beat that. I told you I could beat that.
Right, so some rolls are going through then.
the direwolf. I pulled it up on D&D Beyond from the monsters page, and it's doing it with the extension. So I have a feeling that's why.
Oh, on the top right, if you're using the extension, one of the options says whisper rolls and the other says type of roll. Oh no, sorry. If it's going to the DM, I think Malcolm has to change something on your wolf.
Do you have the extension installed, Zach? The Beyond 20?
I do. Oh wait, okay, yeah. So like, I just in dndbeyond.com/monsters for the direwolf stat block, and it has the extension popping up. I'm doing it from there.
Okay.
Yeah,
if you go to your character sheet, right? And you go to, I think it's on extras,
Got it.
and then manage extras, and you should be able to add, like, choose a category.
Oh, wild
it should
shape.
be wild shape. And in there, then you can choose all the animals that you want, and you'll have access to the sheets on your character sheet. And you can roll from there as well, and track HP.
very
Oh,
useful.
perfect. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, I finally got organised, but I'm glad we got that sorted out. You hear in particular Bog/Zach/Dyewood some chanting coming from inside. You didn't notice it before, Vincent, but there's a corpse that kind of erupts from the ground right next to you. Its claws out.
What?
It's to roll its own initiative. Next, if you remember, I asked Zach to roll a d20 for a thing. That was me secretly doing his initiative. So actually, it was quite good that he rolled a 1. It worked out quite well. So, yeah, chanting from inside. Something's happening inside. And the zombie gets to act next. Comes up right next to you, Vincent. Just kind of crawls up your body, attempts to sink its teeth into your neck. What's your AC?
18, I think.
Yeah, you just grab the zombie's head and throw it back to the ground. It's right up in your face, Vincent.
Oh, okay. Yes, time to slash and slash. Then I'm gonna stole my crossbow and then grab my double-bladed scimitar, and I'm gonna attack this thing. Try to cut the guts of this thing.
Oh, nice.
23.
Yeah, slash it across the chest, no problem.
8 damage.
Okay, cool. So some of its middles are now on its outside, but it doesn't seem to care. You're hoping that it might pick on its innards as it runs.
Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action, continue slashing, slash upwards towards his chin and try to cut his throat.
Second
14,
hit comes in, 14 also hits.
and that's 8 also.
8 points of slashing damage. Okay, it's looking really messed up, but it is still standing. It's going through your throat again. Caspian, things have both got better and more complicated. What would you like to do?
Is everything still difficult terrain?
Yes, that's something to keep in mind. This is a swampy area. So, yep.
Let me to quickly. I am going to take a couple steps forward towards Mac. I want to help you now, buddy, but might come see that one step back. Sometimes. Then I'm just gonna cast a firebolt on the one of these two, the one that was most damaged.
That would be this one. Okay, take your shot. He hits. With his fireball. Shoots across. The lizard folk turns just at the wrong time. Catches him clean in the face, and he falls to the ground dead.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Okay, nice. Okay, lizard folk. There, he's gonna say, "Oh, Grunk has gone down. We will feast on him tonight as well." And this one comes out going for the dire wolf. He's gonna bring out a heavy club, a big branch. And he swings it at the dire wolf's head. Connects cleanly for 4 points of bludgeoning damage to your dire wolf there, Zach. I love wolf meat. And this guy's comes toward Mac.
Are they affected by difficult terrain?
What's that, sorry?
Are they affected by the difficult terrain? Or they used to?
Nope, because they have a swim skill, so no, they are not. But he gets up there, he doesn't get close enough to attack, but he's basically trying to eat Mac at this point. Edward.
Okay. I tell Caspian, do you see that? And I point at the wolf. It's a fucking wolf and I'm gonna kill it! If I jump...
Go for the fucking wolf, go to try to find one that's eating Mac.
Right? Yes, I need to get to him first. So I can only move 15 feet. I'll waddle my way next to Caspian, and whilst doing that, I'm plucking an arrow towards this guy, hoping to hit and distract him.
So longbow goes off, and yes, nice clean hit for 9 points of damage.
Yeah, just trying to keep my head above the water because I'm really short. Just pluck an arrow. Hey, you bastard! Leave Mac alone. He's vegan.
Macaron?
If you want meat, come to me.
You will do. Okay, is that your turn, Edward?
Yeah, I can't.
Mac. Macaroni. Big Mac. Big Mac and fries. Make me a death saving throw.
I'm changing his name definitely now. definitely.
No.
Natural 20 when you need it. That'd be very useful about now.
Come on, you horrible thing. Why are you not rolling?
Ooh, that's good. One success.
Yay!
Hey, Mogred. God damn fool of an gnome! He's going to take a shot at the one trying to eat Mac. And he is going to hit as well. For 2 points of piercing damage. Not the best hit. And you hear the kid say, "Get out here, boys!" And Mogred, 1, 2, 3, will take a step out. The lizard folk. Yeah, it's going to go for the dire wolf. It's a so it's going to get a javelin and try to stick it into the belly of the wolf. It does hit. 6 and deeply Zach Bog for 8 points of piercing damage to your dire wolf. And this one's dead, so it's not going to do anything. Okay, dire wolf.
Okay. Let's see. I will willingly accept the opportunity attacks this will take, and I will move 20 of my 50 feet. I guess 20 out of 25 with the difficult terrain.
Yep.
And I will use a... I know I don't get pack tactics here, so it will still just be a normal bite attack.
That hits. Ooh, the lizard folk is looking wrecked, but he's still up. And by the way, the two lizard folks try and swing at you with their clubs. Dodge out the way. They roll a 12, and then it doesn't beat your 14 armor class. So you dodge that, come up, attack the lizard folks. Okay, nice.
He hit the strength saving throw.
Oh, yep. Saving throw.
13.
No, he stands up and resists it with a 16. So you barrel into him. He struggles a little bit in the swamp, but he's maintained his stance. See the one who was chanting before. He stands back and he says, "You're not going anywhere," and whoosh, reaches out with a thorn whip, attempting to pull you back, but you manage to dodge out the way. No hit done. Okay, zombie's turn. Zombie, going for you, Vincent. Once again, crawling up on your body, attempting to bite into your neck, and once again, you push it to the side. No damage done. Vincent, your turn.
Yeah, slicey dice again. Going for the neck.
Okay. That hits the zombie.
Yeah. So it slashes throat.
Check something. Yeah, you slash it across the throat and it falls to the ground. Just for a second you think it was going to get up again with its undead fortitude, which you've seen before, I think, with zombies. Vincent. But this one fails its con saving throw, so down it goes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, whose dog is this? And look at Morgred and say, "Hey, come help Mac!" And I try to move. Let's see.
Kill the others, the dog is mine!
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a dog. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
3 squares.
Yeah, let's see. I think it's faster for me to get to Mac than Margaret, so I'm gonna move here.
Okay, nice. So you eviscerate the zombie. That's at least that off the ground now. Caspian.
Caspian will walk up to this lizard folk and cast Shocking Grasp, trying to take it out.
Let's see.
Um,
So you try.
No, by the way, he won't. He will just first cast a Firebolt from a little bit of a distance. That's
Okay.
just safer.
That is a smart thing to do. So Firebolt, yeah, it shoots out, just screams into this lizard folk, and he starts screaming, running around. He tries to douse himself in the swamp water, but he fails and he goes down.
And Caspian will stand over Mac, trying to protect him from more eating lizard folk.
Okay. This lizard folk goes to here, grabs the corpse of that guy, gets back into the turtle shell. Okay, the lizard folk is dead. Edward.
I've seen the wolf move faster than I can move, Is that right?
Base speed of 50.
I am going to swim my ass off. You see, like, Edward, like Michael Phelps swim in direction of this wolf. And as soon as he gets to the wolf, he starts climbing him and mounts him. You are my steed, and we will conquer this turtle land! Onwards, wolf! And I'm brandishing my greatsword at this point.
Zach, do you allow that to happen?
Yeah, I'm pretty confused, but I will allow it.
Okay, so you have a Edward on your back. All right, interesting.
A kid. There's a kid on your back.
Mac, you are still on the ground, bleeding out. Need another death saving throw. 2 successes.
Get the hang of this.
Almost there.
Okay, Mogrid. Oh, goddamn stupid idiots! And he's going to take another shot with his longbow, firing across, but this time it just clatters into the swamp wall. Damn it. Okay, the lizard folks too. We'll try this one. Go back to there. And he's going to throw a javelin. Let's see, 1 to 3, it's Edward. It's Edward. So he takes a javelin, looking at this crazy thing mounting a wolf. Throws his javelin. Oops. Ooh, that's going to hit you, Edward, for 8 points of piercing damage.
Down. You see Edward brandishing his sword forwards, like guiding this wolf onwards, and he falls down and he's like gently falling asleep on top of this wolf.
So I will turn around to Caspian, and as much as a direwolf can emote, kind of like look at him like a what's going on type look. I don't know how a dog or a wolf would look like that, but and I'll kind of like, I'm not gonna go prone, and if this looks like he's so latched on it's gonna hurt him more, I won't do it. But I'm gonna try and like just like wiggle my body and kind of shake Edward off onto the ground, if that's possible.
He falls off and splashes into the swampy water. No damage done.
Okay, and if I look down, his like face isn't in the water. He's still okay, right?
Let's see, 50-50, 1 to 3, he's face down. He's face down.
Great.
It's always the button side.
Can I mean, I'm pretty big compared to him. Can I kind of nuzzle him and turn him on his back?
Sure.
Alright.
I'll say that's a bonus action. You can do the nuzzle flip.
Okay. I'll do a nuzzle flip, and I'll just like shake my head. A big direwolf shaking his head back and forth, and then I will be able to do this. I can see into the turtle shell. Is the one with the red token? Is he like, you know, the one who's like dressed differently? He looks different from the others.
Actually, let me give you vision on your direwolf, so you can see through the direwolf's eyes.
Oh, okay, great.
And I'll tell you, this one's dead.
Got it.
It's a corpse. And this one looks slightly different. It's got less thick robes on, and there's lots of like totem stuff around him. So this one is looking different.
Alright, so I am just going to run, turn around from nuzzling Edward over, and just run straight at that. Let's see if I've got like a little turn or something. I'll have the distance for it, so
Yeah, you get 50-50, you do, yeah.
I'll just run straight through and just kind of post up in the doorway, and I will attack the The one that looks different by the totem there.
Yep.
Alright. I lost my dire wolf. Okay.
14 does hit. Yep. Okay.
And then 13 saving throw or go prone.
Okay. 20 strong, 13 strength saving throw. Oh, these guys are really sturdy. Doesn't go down.
Done. Well, that's it. It's my turn.
Okay. You hear the creature that you just attacked mumbling mumbling again, and another zombie appears right
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
there. Okay, so that was Bog's turn. Okay, assuming that's your turn. Oh, look, that zombie goes next. So it's sloshing through the mud, just going and going straight for you, Vincent. But because it's sloshing through the mud, it doesn't get to you in time. And this guy is going to try and move away from you. Make me a opportunity attack if you'd like to, Bob.
Alright.
Oh, a 7. Ah, yeah, that's not going to do it. So he dodges out the way. Opportunity attack missed. Vincent, what's it with you and zombies?
Wow, man. Yeah, I think they like me. Yeah. So I'm gonna circle around him, look him, and say, hey, come there. And then I'm gonna try slice and dice his legs.
Okay, slice and dice. That's it. It's not hard to hit a zombie. Cut into him. Ooh, nice. Recoils back. It's still up. Again.
Yeah.
9 points. Oh, it's looking really rough. There's a real number on it, but it is still standing. Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
That would be your turn.
Yeah.
Caspian, you have 2 dead buddies around you. What do you do?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm surrounded by idiots and saved by dire wolves. It's always the dumb ones that need healing, and I'm gonna use my healing hands on Mac because he's been down longest. And you get 1 point of healing.
Oh, nice.
Very much.
Pop out a little bit of swamp water. What did you cast on yourself? Shield's gone. So you're just prone in the swamp. Thankfully face up.
Oh, thank you.
Nice work, Caspian. So that's your SMR trait, right? The healing hands?
Yes.
You have water in your ears. Muddy waters.
So that was 1 hit point to Mac. Okay, cool. Nice! Coming over, laying your healing hands on him, and he's got a bit of life. Alright, well done. Okay. Ducking behind the shell. Lizard folk. Where's this guy? Bit of a choke point here. This lizard folk comes up to this dire wolf. Sticks a javelin into his belly. That is going to hit Bog for 6 points of piercing damage as he sticks the javelin into your hide. Okay, Mac, you see the light, my friend. What do you do?
Let me just work out distance. That's within, they're within 30 feet, aren't they, I think? From somebody else's measurement while I'm messing around.
Ooh, no, but if you stand up and move forward 5 feet, you could get.
Let's do that, shall we?
This one.
Okay, we'll do that. 5 feet forward, and you will see a swarm of horrible little mites and things suddenly appear around him as I cast infestation on him. As I try and do it.
Nice.
There we go.
So that's on one particular creature, is it? Is it an area? Of
Yeah, so it targets one creature, and then that creature has to move 5 feet in one direction or another, which I will roll the default.
If it fails.
Don't think it gets the chance. Hang on a sec, I'm just trying to... Here we go. There we go, there we go, there we go.
So the good news is he fails his Constitution saving throw. So he's going to take 3 points of poison damage. So we'll do that first. Okay. Or it takes and moves 5 feet. So it has to fail the Constitution to roll 4 feet. So 2, it gets dragged south by 5 feet. Alright, so all these little bugs swarming up onto this lizard folks. The creepy crawlies start dragging them 5 feet towards the south. It's a pretty cool cantrip, actually. First time I've seen
Yeah, I
it
like
used.
it.
I like the components. A living flea.
Yeah, you got it from your hair, right?
I was going to say, he's got plenty of those on him, so we're...
Slice I'd roll, that's also fine. Alright, well done, Mac. Back from
Yeah, that's him,
from,
thanks.
Back from the dead, nice. Edward, death saving throw.
Edward is on the floor with a smile on his face and saying, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?" Whilst bleeding towards his death.
One
man.
failed death saving throw. Okay. I created a choke for a reason, and the choke was to get rid of this wolf that's appeared. Stick the javelin into the wolf. Hits the wolf again for 3 points of piercing damage. Mongred is going to fire his longbow into the camp. And, oh, he hits. So the arrow arcing across the field. Let me see this one. So this one will take 4 points of damage. Bog!
Alright, so I would see this arrow expertly move its way into the turtle and... Or was he hitting the zombie or one of the lizards?
This one right next to you.
Alright, so I see that one get hit, and by chance does he look like a little worse for wear than the other one, or similar?
This one looks worse for wear. The one that was just
Alright.
by the arrow.
So I will turn to him, and I will try to bite him.
Ooh, you do bite him. Get through his leathery armor. Oh, nice! A massive, huge chunk. Is that almost... Oh, not maximum, but still pretty good. Now, the lizard folk is looking absolutely wrecked, but he is still standing.
Oh, and he made the saving throw.
No, sorry. By standing, I mean standing up,
God,
not
not
dying.
dead.
But he does collapse on the floor.
There we
Does
go.
make a strength save. The chance to attack him will be at advantage. Zombie!
Alright.
Try
Well,
to-
I'll actually, with my movement, because I didn't move on that one, just with my movement, I'll just kind of leave, I'm just going to move up, like, right here, so there's some room for people if they want to come in, and then I'm done.
Okay, and no opportunity attacks. The zombie looking in bits and pieces. It's gonna reach up and try and it's kind of packed into pieces at the moment. It's gonna try and bite your ankle from below, Vincent. Oh, but it doesn't. You're just gonna kick it into the face and it falls back. Okay. The person inside. So once again, you see this thing wielding a whip, Bog, and this thorny whip comes slashing out towards you. But he misses. The thorny whip catches the ball of the thing and doesn't pull you towards it. He misses again. Okay, Vincent.
Okay. Can I don't know if for me to use my attack bonus action, I have to first attack with my action, right? With my double baits, like I can't like just bonus attack, right? I have to attack first.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna again try to pierce this thing in the chest.
Ooh, that does hit. Roll damage.
9.
You carve yet another zombie to the ground, and because it's in so many pieces, it just flops around on the ground, doesn't manage to get up again. So it
Nice.
is dead. The undead is now officially dead.
Okay. I walk here and look at Mac. I say, oh boy, oh boy. And I move here to Edward. And I have a healer's kit, but I need an action to try to use it, right? Yeah, so I can't use it right now. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here, and next turn I will try to stabilize Edward.
And Mac, you failed a death saving throw, right? Or did you succeed?
Edward.
It was Edward.
Edward.
Oh, it's
Edward.
Edward, sorry, Edward. One
I know
failure?
it should be me.
I failed one.
Failed one. Okay. Alright, Caspian.
Aspen will take 2 steps forward and how hurt does the direwolf look?
Yeah, it's got a few, it looks beat up. I'll say bloodied, I think that's the official term I should use.
He will cast dissonant whispers on this one.
Ooh, nice. That's an intelligence saving throw.
Let me double check.
Click on dispel card, displays card in
Yeah.
VTT. Wisdom. I thought it was intelligence, one of the rare ones. Okay, what's your DC?
DC 14.
DC 14, so it fails it. Yep, roll your 3d6 damage. Oh, you did, so 12 points of
Yeah.
damage to this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dashes all the way back to the back of the cave as his visions enter its head. It retreats all the way back into the cave. Okay, nice. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. 1 step back.
Who's out there, this dog? On a 6, it's going to go after Caspian. Doesn't go after Caspian. It's going to go after the wolf again. Once again, it's going from the undercarriage. Oh, natural 20 with a javelin attack. Or 10 points of piercing damage, Zach, because it just stabs you. Now the direwolf. It's looking very rough. Mac, the good news is you're alive. You see, Edward, though, is in dire trouble. If you want to help him, you can make a medicine check. DC 10 to stabilize him. This is your character. It's up to you.
Yeah, go on. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. He tried. He will stay with Edward and just try and keep his head out of the water and kind of just, he's going to literally do that thing where he rubs his hand across Edward's hair, like he's stroking a dog, just, but rapidly, probably too quickly. but he's seen people do it, so he thinks that's what he should do.
Edward, take saving throw.
No way.
God damn it.
No way.
Do you have a DM inspiration?
I think I used mine last week, so I don't.
Can I give mine to you?
Yep.
So I'm gonna give mine to you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank
Edward?
you.
Roll a death saving throw.
I'll roll a 1 again. Oh, that was better. That was better.
There's a little pause before the number comes up on my screen.
Yeah.
It's really tension's
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh my god.
That was close.
Yeah, I can almost read the room roll. Like,
My goodness.
Jesus. Medicine
Edward.
fail and a natural 1.
You so you're 1 failure, 1 success.
1 to 1, yeah.
Okay, this lizard folk is going to get up after you knocked him down. What are these guys going to do? It's got to take out this wolf. Stabbing this wolf one more time. And that is going to hit again. And you're on 6 hit points.
Yep.
No, you're not. You're on 13 hit points. Say right there. So you see that the wolf form disappear and this massive, huge, 7 foot tall, I think, Furbulk appears.
Yeah.
Okay. Mogrid. He's gonna shoot his long range. That's easy. Mogrid shoots his longbow into the cavern and it just clatters. Hits something inside of the thing. Doesn't do any damage. Bog!
So Bog changes back into his normal form, always a disorienting experience, and shakes his head, gets his bearings, and before he got hit, he heard all this commotion of Edward and the crew behind. So seeing as how he is not doing so hot, Bog will cast Healing Word on Edward.
Thank you.
And then, let's see. So this little lizard's still.
Yeah, this one's looking great.
Yeah. Let's see. That was my bonus action, so I can't wild shape again at the moment. Bonus action. Safe to say, it doesn't look like how, since Edward was having trouble coming up, it looks like the party doesn't have a lot of healing. Sounds accurate.
Has any healing?
The only
who said
healing is
that?
Caspian.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
point of healing.
Mogrid's been applying healing kits everywhere. He's far away.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to risk going down over here. So,
I think normally wild shoot is an action. So I'm not sure. You
Oh,
can
that's
do it
true.
As both an action or a
But
bonus
you're
action.
injured, aren't you?
yeah, so I can use it as a bonus action, but that doesn't mean I can't use it as an action. You're right.
Yeah.
It just means I could do either or. Yeah, I'm.
That's true. Do a quick roll.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, combat wild shape for moon druids. Okay.
Let's have a look.
The phrase gain the ability means that it doesn't replace anything.
Yeah, just I can.
think no, a bonus action must be used as a bonus action.
Right, but I also have it as just a normal action, so I could do either or.
Well, with a wild shape?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like base druid ability, it says as an action you can magically assume the shape of a beast. But then my moon druid ability says you can use wild shape as a bonus action.
I think that would make sense then.
It's really up to you. I'll share
No,
some.
I didn't even realize that, that doesn't replace it. It just gives me additional options. So,
Yeah, I saw the official rule. You can, as a moon druid, use your action to wild shape.
yeah, well, that is what I will do then. And just go right back to my good old little Wolfie here.
Wow.
Okay. You over there, you over there. That's your
Yeah,
action.
now-
So can't do anything now. Except move.
Now we see the transformation, right?
Ah, you do. You do. So
Yeah.
just for a moment, the druid appears, heals Caspian, and then immediately wild shapes. Bones cracking, fur growing into his back, size increasing, breaking the laws of physics. We have a wolf there again. Okay. Inside there. I'm going to say right behind you, Caspian. Another zombie appears just rising from the ground, crawls up towards you, splashing through the swamp, and comes right up into your face. But that is going to be its turn. But it gets right up in there. Vincent. Oh, actually, let's roll this on initiative. So, doesn't do that. Okay. Vincent.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the Edward and say, "Hey, boy, this is not a game." And then, since I'm in the zombie duty, I'm going to move here and attack this ugly thing. Again, slice and dicing.
Yep, that hits. Slice into the zombie.
No, this one it was an attack
Oh.
roll. I failed the bonus action, so this is 9 damage.
No, 9 hits.
9 hits?
Yep.
Wow, okay. So now 7 damage.
You've been flexing all this time, trying to hit as hard as you can.
Yes.
Alright.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, zombies looking wrecked once again. Vincent the zombie killer. Caspian, what do you do?
Caspian will step forward and cast sleep.
What's the radius for sleep?
20-foot radius, so I can combine all the lizard folk, but the direwolf will be involved as well.
Well, you choose.
No, I don't choose.
It starts with a lower HP.
Oh, you choose the
Yes.
range, but not the...
But
Got
it does start at the lowest HP, so I don't think it will affect our direwolf. Because, not sure, but probably got a ton of HP.
I just noticed, just give me a sec, I just noticed I didn't put my spell thingamajigs on this. Just give me a sec, it'll make sense in a second.
Oh, you mean your spell templates?
Yeah.
Yeah, the max HP on that is like 27, I think, right? Or not 27, but it's like the average, I think. I had
I
a bard
thought
with sleep,
bard-
and that like
It starts with whoever has the lowest current HP.
Yep.
So, because of them, I think they all have less HP than you. It's fine.
Okay.
That's a nice.
20-foot radius, was it?
Yeah, like
Okay,
this.
so you can get all of them. Okay, so that's good. So roll your sleep dice. So 21. The one that's severely injured. He goes to sleep. Was it 21? Casting. Is it casting 1? He falls to the ground to sleep, as does the one right next to it. So there's just one left standing. That's not asleep. Wow, very smart, David. I like it.
Does he concentration drops?
The zombie just falls to the ground, unmoving. So this is no longer an active threat. Wow, Caspian. Nice. I like it.
Good one. Good one.
Nice one. Nice one.
Okay, this lizard folk. This is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack of opportunity there, Zach. Nope. 6. 6 takes off. Edward.
Edward is going to get himself back up. That's half movement, right?
Yep.
To
Another 5
look
feet.
at the wolf and look at Mac. I swear to God, that wolf had green hair. I swear to God, by my maker, he has green hair. And this is not because I nearly died. Anyways, I'll be right back. And I unfortunately I can't. Is he gone? Oh, the other guy's gone. Didn't see where he went.
He took off to the north, and yeah, let's do an action replay.
Slow-mo, slow-mo.
He ran to the other side of the turtle. If you didn't see that, that's probably why you don't see him.
So 15 to get up, and then I can only get one more square effectively.
Yeah, and get an action.
Right. So I will use my dash to get right up in here.
Okay.
And I
Dash.
have my great sword in my hands, and these guys are gonna pay what they did. It's done.
So they sleep for a minute, right? They don't get a save.
Yeah, that's correct. Or someone
don't
needs to use an action to wake them up.
So Edward's going to gently wake them up, I am sure.
So obviously there's nothing that Matt can really see at the moment except for obviously the wolf, I guess. But he's looking around to see what's going on, and over here, give or take, he sees some sort of movement, and all you hear him say is, "Ooh, butterflies," and off he goes.
So you're taking the dash action?
Oh yeah, dash, yeah. Thank you. Get to them much quicker.
Okay,
that's
Edward
it.
does something. This lizard foe continue to sleep. The zombies inactive. Bog.
Well, Edward tried to attack this lizard, but it didn't hit, so it didn't wake up.
He didn't get close enough. He had to take the dash to get next to him.
Oh, gotcha. Can you give me vision on the wolf again?
Oh, sure.
Please. Okay. Okay. And there's no, looking in this turtle shell, there's only one entrance, and it's the one I'm in, right?
Correct.
Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Well. Oh, I really wish I could do something. Well, he's asleep.
We'll have advantage on attacks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let, this guy's not waking up, so I'll let Edward handle this one. And I will move over to the, spell casting one.
Mm-hmm.
And I will bite him. with advantage. The second one hits.
Okay, roll damage. You pick up the shaman in your teeth. How do you wreck the shaman as a wolf?
You know, he's asleep, so I feel I still maintain my own mind, so I feel a little bad doing it, or at least not, no competition. So I'll just walk up and just put my mouth around his throat and just clench as hard as I can and hopefully just behead him.
Sure, he's beheaded.
There we go. Spit out his head and that one. I would still have about 10 feet of movement, so I'll just move a little closer to just right there, I guess. And I'll end my turn.
Perfect. Caspian.
Well, I will take a few steps. See that everything inside is quiet. And just look around, prepare a firebolt for any more lizard folk coming up. He's a bit on edge.
Okay. So you see any, but are you attacking one of your friends, you will firebolt him?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Edward, I don't know if it was this lizard folk that slayed you or not. Or what would you like to do?
I will lay him on his back, put myself sit on top of him with my great sword ready to thrust downwards onto his torso. And as a bonus action, I'd like to slap his face a bit. Wake him up. Now, this didn't turn out very well for you, did it? I want you, listen, and I speak in Draconic. I'm speaking in Draconic to him. I want you to, it's a bit rusty, but I want you to tell me why you're here and where you keep your belongings, and I'll let you leave alive and tell all of your friends not to come here ever again. Or I thrust my greatsword down your torso. And I wait. I wait. If he's threatening, I'll just end him.
Okay.
I'm waiting for him to talk.
Okay. So, but you're preparing an action if he goes to attack or run away, you gut
Yeah,
him.
if he doesn't comply, yeah.
Okay. It's almost his turn, so we'll leave that as a prepared action for you. Mac, what do you do?
Butterflies.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's fascinated. He's forgotten everything else that's going on, and he's basically following these little things around in the bushes.
Okay. Okay. Nothing to be but meat. Goes to attack you.
Right, I attack.
As can Caspian. So we're holding an action.
Do I still have advantage because I have him
He's prone.
pinned down?
He's prone. And Caspian, technically you're at disadvantage because he's prone and this is a ranged attack.
Yeah, but I think that if Edward finishes him off, then I will even attack it. Yeah.
I slowly put my greatsword down. It's so shame. It's a pity that you don't understand the basic words that I just said. Ugh. And now you sleep forever. But I take my sword and clean it, put it back on my back, and start looking around. I think we were looking for a place to rest, right?
Sure.
Okay, I'll look at the wolf, which is the bigger threat, and I walk right up to him. Your hair's green. Tell me I wasn't seeing things. Now, stomp your left paw if I'm right.
Yeah, I'll stomp my left paw, and I'll just sit down.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. Everyone, this wolf can understand me. I can talk to wolves.
It's not a wolf.
What do you mean he's not a wolf? Look at
It's a
him. Hey. And
it's a hippie guy that can turn into a wolf.
I start
I just
patting
saw
him on the
it.
side, scratching him. It's clearly a wolf.
I start kicking the zombie to see if the zombie is
Just a corpse now.
okay. So I leave it.
I'm going
I-
to. Oh, sorry, Vincent. Go ahead.
Yeah, just say that I can't believe that we are alive, guys. I wanna call Mac. Hey, Mac, what are you doing? Come here before you draw more enemies to us. And I go back to the turtle.
If we're alive, is because the spirits of this swamp are protecting us. They sent us a wolf.
Okay, everybody gather close, says Morgood. We need to talk.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah,
Mr.
before we need to thank this guy here, because he just saved our lives. Because if it was not for this wolf here, I don't think we would make it.
Hey,
A very fine
my
point.
wolf.
So,
I get to name him. Wolf is such a common name.
He's not a
I
wolf.
believe he does have a name,
Do you have a name?
don't you?
I look at the wolf. Again, let's walk.
Yeah, I will. I'll like shake my head and I'll like do a little like put like a paw out and like kind of like bow a little bit, and
He has a name.
and then I actually want to use my. So I think I can do this, right? I have a racial feature for hidden step where I can turn invisible. I can still use racial features like that, wild shaped, correct?
Oh, so yes. It's just for a turn though, remember?
So like 6 seconds.
Mhm.
Well, then I won't do that because that seems like kind of a waste. But what I will do is, just try and like sniff around these lizards and get a good sense of their scent, and slowly, and I'll kind of like nuzzle up to everyone, or you know, if they at least see me, and I'll just kind of walk out, and I'm trying to get a read on where that lizard went, like if I can sense that he you know, following his tracks and stuff and his scent, whether or not he went to go get reinforcements or he just straight up escaped.
It looks like he was just taking off, just running and running.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the impression that you got. He just took off. He's not getting reinforcements.
Okay. Then I, still as a wolf, had been coming this way trying to track some members of my party and wanting to see if there's any evidence of them just in this general area.
Okay, make an investigation check. Actually, perception check, and I think you'll get advantage on this.
I do.
So you spend a good 5-6 minutes trying to track the track of your scent of your party. You don't actually pick up on anything. Mac! For God's sake, get over here!
Man, he's grumpy
Get
when he doesn't get
over
his shower.
here.
But
No buts, Mac.
Vincent is going to check the camp here, see if he can find anything.
Okay. We'll get there in just a second. Make a athletics or acrobatics check, Mac.
you're gonna get smacked.
Yep, you're looking to. He rolled a 20, and he just thumps you hard into the chest, and you fall backwards into the swamp. You see Edward over here? You see him? You see the wounds on him? He was dying on the ground. That is all your fault, Mac. Throw away your own life as best you can. You're a liability to this party. I suggest you get the hell out of here.
cool your jets. Everybody's fine. You say nearly. Well, nearly's
Look,
not now, is it?
Edward, you almost killed him, you damn fool!
Yeah,
Edward, are you okay?
Mr. Red Temper Optimistic Guy, Edward here has a face and a mouth to speak for himself. He doesn't need a bodyguard that stinks, and instead of going into combat, flees to the edge of the map, nearly to the white border, rather than fighting.
Did you
Okay?
see the arrows that flew in from afar? That was me. 10 times useless in this pathetic gnome. Here's a liability. Tell me I'm not the only crazy one here. He needs to leave.
And I thought you hated me. I can't wait for you to love me.
Oh my.
All right,
Hatred for you
people.
is
Now,
high, but for
please,
this pathetic gnome, it's seething.
please,
Tell me I'm not the
please.
only one who sees this.
Let's
He needs to
try
leave.
keep this settled. Let's try to keep this civilized. Mac, I understand that you are curious and fascinated by a lot of things in these woods, but please do understand that the moment you stepped into this clearing, you engaged our entire group with this battle. A lot of people got seriously hurt, and I need you to take responsibility for that.
Well, there's so much though. There's so much to see. There's so much to see. I mean, look at all these
Yes, no,
butterflies and
but please understand that there's much to see, but sometimes you just need to wait 10 seconds until 10. Maybe talk to us about it. We're not gonna say you can't see it. We're just gonna say let's see it together and let's keep things safe.
Together? Oh, that'd be great. Okay. Yeah, together.
All right.
Count to what? 10?
10. 10 before you make such rash decisions and discuss things with us.
Okay.
Because,
Okay.
fairly simply put, I had to take you back from the brink of death twice in 2 days. So I don't think things are going very well. And if you do die, then that's the end of seeing new things, you know?
Or is it? But I understand. I won't listen to anybody else now. I'll just listen to you. No more voices. Just you.
Happy now, Mr. Mulgreed? Can we please get inside the shell and take some rest, like Mac was guiding us to? He did
I'm
find
gonna
this
point
place.
to Margaret like, I think this is the best I can arrange.
If you take responsibility for this pathetic gnome, that will satisfy me. Keep him out of mischief. Can you do that, Caspian?
I will do everything I can to make that happen. And, well, and this thing I'm gonna whisper, next time we just stand even further back.
If this happens again, Caspian, I will hold you personally responsible as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake, okay.
And
Fine, now.
purposefully
Let's get a
stands
night's
on
rest.
Mac's chest and goes into the shell. That's what I love about being a DM. You get to be mean. You get to be angry.
I made a new,
You get to play all
I
sorts
made a
of
new
characters.
friend.
Vincent, you said you were having a search around inside of this.
Yes.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Ooh, nice. Okay, you needed an 18. You find 4 gold teeth amongst a few of the skulls that are scattered around this camp. You figured you could probably get a gold piece for each one of them. Tell you what, let's just make it gold pieces. You find 4 gold pieces.
Nice.
And you also find a various holy symbol Make a religion check, Vincent.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh, I won't need to censor it. You recognize it as a tarnished silver amulet of Tharizdun, probably worth 25 gold pieces. And you also find a wand. You're not sure what the wand
A wand?
is, but it's a wand.
Ooh. Can I do maybe an Arcana check to see if it's glowing or it has some magic properties?
You can.
Okay.
That's what it looks like, by the way.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that just looks like a twig to me.
You don't know. Does anybody have
Okay.
identify, by the way, in the party? Don't think you do, actually.
Nope.
Okay,
Okay.
it's a wand.
Okay. Nice. So I'm gonna take the wand, I'm gonna look at Caspian and say, hey, I think you are the most able person here to see what this thing does. It looks fancy. And I give to him the wand.
Okay. Not sure about the wizardy stuff. But I can have a look, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what this thing does. Okay, on the lizard itself, he has like nothing on him, right?
Oh, I'll tell you what the lizards have. You can get, say, a total of 10 javelins.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Okay, no, I don't think
Oh,
I'm gonna
actually,
get
they were
it.
wearing shields, sorry. So 5 shields as well.
Oh. Okay, maybe I'll go.
Are they Dwendalian shields like the one we found, or just scavenged shields?
Scavenged.
Right.
Well, guys, is it time to bed down for the night? Not sure about you, but
Yeah, I should need some
Yeah.
rest.
Are you staying with us, Wolf? We would very much be happy to have you. I mean, you literally turned the tides of the fight there.
or would you
Oh,
at least be willing to introduce yourself properly? Or do you prefer to stay in
Wolf
your wolf
Caspian, he
form?
doesn't talk.
yeah,
I saw this guy transforming.
having kind of sniffed around and like sniffing around here and realizing that I'm not reading what I was, I'm not picking up any sense that I'm used to looking for my party members. I will drop my wild shape and I will kind of walk over and respond to whoever was talking to me and just say, oh, well, my name's Bog, and I'll turn to I think it was Mac or Edward, and say, and I am a Fearbolg. I'm not a wolf all the time, but sometimes I'm a wolf, and sometimes I'm other animals. But glad to meet you all, and looks like it's been a busy day here in camp.
Edward is trying his best to contain his excitement, but it's easy to see that he's just thrilled to see you change forms. This is the best day ever! I told you guys he has green hair.
Yeah, I also noticed it. So let's get inside, guys. Let's start a fire. Let's get some rest.
Nice to meet you. I extend my arm. I'm Edward,
Edward, Bog, and
famous bounty hunter.
You're a famous bounty hunter?
Oh yeah, everybody knows me.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I'm not from Jorha, so um, I've been all over the rest of Wildemount. I haven't heard of you, but maybe you're pretty famous here in Jorhas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
And I really quick just wanted to cast Detect Magic just kind of before we kind of bed down, and after having introduced myself to Edward, everyone's kind of busy, and I just want to cast Detect Magic and just kind of take a walk of the camp and see if anything kind of sticks out.
The okay, so you cast detect magic. You have a wander around the camp. Give it a nice wide sweep. The only thing that pops up for detect magic is the wand.
Okay. And who had that again? Was it Vincent?
It's with
Caspian.
Caspian.
And I'll just after kind of walking or doing a little survey of the camp, I'll walk up to Caspian and I'll point to the wand and say, might seem kind of obvious, but at least you should know that there's definitely some magical properties to that wand.
Yeah, figured. Though Vincent kind of told me to check it out, but I really have no idea how to do that. Well, maybe. Who knows? Can I just try to use the one?
Sure. You kind of wave it around a bit. I'm going to say it takes you a good hour to work out exactly what the wand does. And it's not on here. Weird. That is what it is.
That's the picture, right?
Oh,
It's,
sorry. Sorry, the thing didn't come up. My settings are slightly wrong. It's a wand of magic detection.
Ironic.
Nice.
Very nice description. Does not require attunement.
Nice. Interesting.
First level, guys. You're not getting wand fireballs just yet.
Damn it.
But I think it's really useful.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
don't need to cast it as a ritual. Just cast it.
Any tool is useful in the right hands, Vincent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially a magical wand.
Even a nail clipper can be a deadly weapon.
2 nails, indeed.
Yeah.
I look at Vincent with threatening eyes.
Whoa. I do like a shields like ooh.
Okay, I need to help my wife quickly with something. So let's take a short break now. At the end of your long rest, when we eventually get to it, nothing's going to happen during the night. But something cool happens in the middle of the night.
Please tell me we level up.
You level 2. Yep.
Oh
Take this
man,
chance
that's
to,
awesome.
to level up. And of course, Bog, you're already level 2 as we discussed, so you don't need to level up. So while you guys do that, I'll go help my wife, and I'll see you guys back in 5 minutes or so.
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And I have to roll well. Fuck.
Roll. Okay, remember, rolling for hit points. If you roll a 1 on your hit point dice, you can re-roll. If you get a 1 again, too bad. But no, you got to keep that one.
Oh man, I always
I'll be
take
back.
the average. I never roll with dice.
Cock! What? A 3! Damn it. Oh well.
Sure. Well, let's get back
I'll
into
tell
it.
you what I want
Yep.
to do.
Mhm.
Well, Edward is going to wait for Margaret to fall asleep, and he's gonna uh, stealthily and silently move towards him and go through his belongings and see if he can find any note papers from Lord Buffoon II, um, telling like crosses at any point.
Okay. So you can make me a sleight of hand check at advantage because he's kind of got
Do
his
I
eyes
need to roll
closed anyway.
stealth, or he's just sleeping, therefore?
Well, we'll do sleight of hand at advantage.
Sure thing.
Sort of for two reasons. You're stealthy.
20!
Okay, let me get my notes together here. Um,
Would you have waited till we were all asleep?
I'm not very wise, but I have a good enough intelligence to try and draw a good plan here. So I would wait for people to go on patrol outside, and most of the people inside to be sleeping. And if someone is awake, I'll try and just pretend that I'm stretching or something.
Can we check if Mac's awake?
uh, oh, I don't know. Edward, are you waiting till Max at least is asleep? Who you mean? Margaret's definitely asleep.
I'll roll d20. If it's odd, he's awake. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
What did I say? Odd?
He's awake.
It's odd. He's awake. So you're awake.
Okay.
So you saw me or not? I don't know how stealthy I am. I haven't rolled.
Well,
for
now
that.
you can roll a stealth check.
Okay. Not with advantage. Normal roll. 22.
Okay, that
Look
beats
at him.
Mac's passive perception, so you're good. Okay, so what does he have on him? Let me just get my notes.
Sorry, guys, for delaying it a bit, but
Oh no, this is what it's all about.
he doesn't trust me. I don't trust him either.
You don't find any notes that would suggest he's working against you or anything, but you do find a note from Lord Buffalo II,
Yeah.
who initially put you on this message, and it's basically saying beware of Bolbara's patron. And that's the sum total of it. Balthora was a warlock and therefore has a patron. And Lord Buffalo just had some concerns about Bolbara acting a little odd and kind of talking out loud to his patron, which, some people do, but it was just struck him as a little odd. Something was slightly off about him, and you think it's related to his patron, and his patron's powerful, so he's telling Morgrid just to be a little careful.
I'm gonna grab my feather, my ink, my quill, and instead of Bulbara, I'm gonna correct it to say Bulbasaur. Someone mistyped the name. I'm gonna put the paper back where it was, and
Are you proficient in calligraphy?
I'm proficient at being a thief, but not at calligraphy. I know common, and I know how to write if it's written in common.
Don't think it would be written in common, actually. So this might be all beside the point. It is written... no, actually it is written in common.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just I even if it's written in another language, I'll probably identify the name and I'll correct the name because I feel it's wrong. Someone mistyped my name.
Just make me a general dexterity check to see how well you write it.
Absolutely. Average.
Yeah, it looks okay, but you feel on a closer inspection it's an obvious forgery.
Oh, I'll take a note of, if I can, of Lord Bafal's calligraphy, and I'll try and memorize how it looks like in case I need to forge some papers in the future.
Okay, noted.
Right.
Oh, nice hit
And
points,
go
Bog.
back. Yeah, that was really well rolled. And I go back to my bed roll.
Okay, cool. So the night happens uneventfully. Mulgrid is now shooting daggers at both Edward and Mac. And you find yourself back again in the Broken Vale swamp. I'll say...
Hey Malcolm, real quick.
Mhm.
I would have just the night before. Before going to sleep, I would have cast Goodberry so I could have some on hand for the next day. And then,
Good to know. Good berry
and
is
then
cast.
if there's any, I surely would have kind of asked everyone like what they're doing out here, who's in charge, what the mission is. I did watch the first session, so if there's anything different that you want Bog to know in particular, you could let me know. But I just wanted to at least have there be some context that he asked, and so.
Sure.
Yeah, I think probably Vincent would ask you also what is your goal, like if you want to stick around or what is your plan.
Yeah, I would have been very open sharing that I was I'm not currently on a job or anything right now, that I'm actually traveling north from the Dreamoth Ravine down in like Old Draconia, and I was actually on my way to Rosanna from Asarius, and I actually wanted to go look at those turtles um, in Erzin. I wanted to see those turtles, and a few of us thought that we were maybe on the right path, and then we got separated. So if it definitely, I'm not on a super direct path anywhere at the moment, so either stick with you guys and this is good, or if we happen to find the people that got separated, that's good too. But Bog's a
Is
little
that
aimless.
is that like a organization that you are traveling with, or is that or is
No,
this just a party, like a group of adventurers?
no, it was a friend of mine from down south. They were already going to Rosanna, and I heard that there might be some smaller Fearbold communities in Rosanna, so it piqued my interest, and I joined
Mm.
up on a caravan. So I didn't know them super well, but they are, I think, hired help of my friends. So it would be good for me to know at some point what happened to them. But that's all right. They were going to
Mm.
Erzin, so if you guys are going to Erzin too, I at least can leave word with someone if something happens.
Yeah, are we all discussing this, or are you just privately talking to Vincent?
I would be sharing it like pretty open. Like if Vincent
Yeah.
asked, I would share pretty openly.
Okay. Well, Edward would just straight on tell you, look, you helped us. I think I speak for the group that I'll be okay helping you. I mean, we are probably a bit with our hands tied here. We need to get to Fort Venture as soon as we can, so we get rid of this swamp and then go back to Erzin to collect a reward. If you know where you last saw your friends, perhaps we can then have a look on our way back, or maybe we'll stumble upon them. I'm happy to help.
Yeah, I mean, to be also really clear for you guys, my main reason to be here is to talk with Bobara. I want to get some answers for her, like yeah. I mean, I think she probably can help me figure out some stuff. So my main reason, like to begin with, to be in Erzin was to talk to her. So that's my main goal now. Of course, I'm helping with this mission, but mainly because Balbar is involved. Yeah, but after that, I'm not sure what to do. It all depends on what I get from Balbar. It can change things, but if not, we can stick together.
Seems like we're set. Welcome to the crew.
Mac's just going to walk up to Bog and sort of take him by the hand and pat him on the back of the hand and just say, "Good kitty, good kitty." Smile and wander off.
It's not a kitty. It's a big wolf.
Sorry, I can't stop laughing at that.
Bara
The
just
image
gets
of a
out
gnome.
deep sigh.
You see Caspian behind him, like mouthing, like, "Don't mind him. It's okay."
Yeah, I'll just laugh and I'll say, "Oh, I've been around for quite some time. I've seen my share of characters, so don't you worry. Glad to be here."
How old are you?
Just kind of like look at the sky and say, well, older than, I wouldn't doubt if I'm older than a lot of you. If I'm not older, I'm pretty close to maybe about 200 years old.
Wow.
He's old.
Yeah, he's older. He's still got his strength for sure, but he's graying a little bit. Like there's some light gray on the darker gray on him and stuff. So
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but you are surrounded by a bunch of kids.
that's all right. I'm still a big kid anyway. Part of my problem is I never really grew up, so it's all right.
I don't even know what I'll do when I turn 18.
Yeah, Vincent is still like 24 or something.
Buggy's little token here looks pretty old, but I know that's not him.
No.
Oh, sorry. That's not my token. Yeah, if you go to the, I don't know if you see the heroes. I actually have a commission for my character on Edward. You can see how it looks like.
Oh, Edward, yeah. Oh yeah, Edward and Buggy. You guys, I've seen your characters. I know they're good.
Yeah.
Very nice piece of art, incidentally.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's just my Roll20 avatar. I don't even have them showing. I forgot. That was one of my old wizards that I played.
Nice. I'll need to just ask where you got that done, but yeah, I'm happy to tag along and just see more of this area. And hey, if I can make some coin helping you out, I won't be opposed to that. But I'm here for the haul.
I'm tired. I'm going to sleep now. Good night, everyone.
Good night, John boy.
Sorry,
As I
John.
said, the evening goes smoothly enough. You wake up refreshed. You wake up long rested. Oh, actually, we have a. Forgot about something. Some of you got a little sick last time.
I think you went
What is
away,
that?
you said. I got sick, I didn't get any HP back, and then you said I had a fever, and you went away.
Who was the other one? It was two, I think.
It was only Edward. He was like tossing and turning all throughout the night, and then he woke up. He didn't gain any hit points that night, but he did wake up without getting sick.
Okay. Wow, you did watch the the stream.
I-
It's great.
I watched
And I
it
should
last
have probably
night.
taken- Okay,
It's all
so
good.
we won't worry about that then. But like previously, you slept more or less out in the open in the swampy water, which was fairly problematic. But now in this turtle shell, a lot cleaner sleeping conditions, so no one needs to roll to see if you get sick from the swamp this particular time. Well, where are we going? We've got an ally. It seems basically we need to head due west. Who's going to be leading this foolhardy expedition? We need someone to guide.
So Okay, guys, let's try to do this
I
the right way. Oh, Bug, do you know the area here?
uh, I don't know this area very well, but I'm used to. I grew up relatively close to some swampland, so it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I could get us through wherever we need to go.
Yeah. So please,
Yeah.
I mean,
we
guys,
need a
we
little
need to go
help.
this way. Just point to a random
Whoa,
direction.
whoa, 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 calm,
No, no,
calm
no.
down,
This way.
calm.
This way.
No, 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 no. Both of you, please, calm down. Okay.
Let's
Let's
just
let's
give Bog a shot now, don't we?
yeah, let's give Bog a chance. Okay. He's new
Sure.
to the group. Let's let him also play a little bit.
Bog, survival check. I assume you guys want to head due west.
Yeah, and I can cast guidance on myself, right?
Not for this, unfortunately. It's a whole day thing. It's just a pure guidance.
Okay.
It's pure survival.
Gotcha.
Striding forward with confidence, you take the party directly due west, successfully traversing the first part of the day at least. And while you're at it, why don't you roll me a d20?
By the way, during the day, Caspian is just walking slightly behind Mac and just keeping an eye on him.
Okay.
It came through on D&D Beyond, but not roll 20. But I did roll 20.
Yeah,
Someone-
I see it. I got the game log
Okay.
thingamajig, so I do see your natural 20 there.
20.
Wow, and now roll me a d12. That very vastly underused dice. Barbarian hit points, and that's about it.
Right, that came through on roll 20.
Yep. Yep.
There's a weapon that uses D12. I forgot which one.
A 6.
Great axe.
You, the early part of the morning goes uneventfully, and as you're kind of really getting into your stride, you notice there's a body up ahead. It's kind of draped over a log. It's not moving. You can't tell from this particular angle that you're at whether its head is in the water or not. But you know, it might have its head submerged in water, it might not. And that's what you see at the moment.
Yeah, I'll just kind of motion for the group to stop and just turn to them and relay that information. Does this look like someone's like on their knees, like putting their head into the water, or like they don't look as like
They're not moving.
capable?
Put it that way.
Okay.
They're draped over a log, and you don't see their head because it's on the other side of the log, and they're not moving.
Can
Oh, he's looking at the fish.
Can I take a look around and see if I like see anything else before we move closer?
Sure, make a perception check. You look around, maybe suspecting this might be a trap or something. You don't notice any movement apart from insects, lizards, that sort of thing.
What sort of insects?
Dragonflies, mosquitoes, flies.
Well, I guess who's interested? Well, no one's grabbing him. Okay.
What did you spot there?
Yeah, I'll relay. Looks like there's a body in the water. I think. Before I kind of say any more, kind of realizing, maybe they need our help or something. I'll just kind of motion for them to follow, and we'll just walk up closer to the body and see if there's any movement or any danger or anything. And if not, then kind of try to inspect the body and pull its head out of the water.
One of the first things Caspian does is use the wand of magic detection.
Nice.
Okay. Just a sec. Okay. So again, what are you doing in particular, David? You were.
I cast detect magic with the
you
wand.
cast detect magic. Yeah, the body is no magical stuff pings from him.
Okay. Nothing magical. But keep an eye out. And Mac, stay with the group.
Yeah. But look at all these flies.
Okay, so who's approaching the body?
Everyone.
I would.
Yeah, I'll follow close and take my sword out.
I'll keep back looking also at Mac, helping Caspian to keep an eye on Mac.
Okay, all approaching cautiously by the sound of it. You get right up close to it, swords drawn, spells ready to go. You notice that this guy's it's a human male, and his head is in the water.
Reach down, pull him out. If he's got a head to pull out.
He does have a
Detached
head
from
to
the
pull
body?
out, and just limp in your hand.
I'll just turn and I'll be like, does anyone know who this is?
Nobody recognizes him.
A human here on
Hey,
Shore
Walter.
House?
Is this one of your acquaintance?
I don't think so. I mean, no. No.
Is he wearing any particular attire that we would recognize?
As you kind of bring him off the log, and his head and kind of water drips from his mouth, very obviously drowned, or you're not sure. But when you flip him over, he's wearing some not really armor on, but the clothing he's wearing would suggest he's from the Dwendalian Empire.
Oh, he must be on the guards of the Fort Venture.
How did he die? Do you think he died drowning? Someone must have drowned him. He wouldn't just drown
Yeah.
here. He wasn't stuck.
It seems
Could have
so.
been snakes. Oh,
Ouch.
That man.
And remind me, maybe not Bog so much, but this is is Fort Venture a Dwendalian fort to the west?
Yes.
Okay. And we think Bolbara is close to that, right?
You think he's
Fort.
well? He's gone missing, and you suspect he's going to be captured and taken to Fort
Oh.
Venture.
Okay.
Also, I think Mac saw some ravens or whatnot flying away from the fort, but I don't think he told everyone.
He told
Just
us.
I did
Oh,
mention.
yeah.
I think you were being carried at the time.
oh, that's it. So, yeah, I was knocked out. That's why.
Yeah. But he didn't tell everyone exactly as he saw them, but he saved it till a bit later.
Can anybody tell me how long he's been dead here? And if
Yeah.
there's nothing of valuable, maybe perhaps we just continue.
Do you think it's worth to take his armor and clothes? Maybe we can use as its guise. What do
First,
you
they
guys think?
don't fit me. Second, I'm not gonna wear some dead person's clothes. That's just bad mojo right there. You can go on and do it.
Oh man.
He's not wearing any actual armor, and as I said, wearing Dwendalian garb. It's a little rotten, but maybe serviceable.
Yeah, I want to take it then.
Okay.
All right, everyone. What Vincent strip a dead man. Let's just all watch him.
No, I mean he doesn't need it anymore. Okay, so relax.
Apart from the Dwendalian clothes, you do notice a rather odd necklace around his neck. And no, it does not ping as magical. But it's just a simple rope necklace, and dangling from it are 4 mummified fingers. They look kind of slender. You suspect they're probably elf fingers.
I think that's a wrong campaign. I think Malaki would like it.
Can we just check it's
Moderate.
not him?
Explain to me
my-
how your character would know it's a character, not a character from a different campaign.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
It's not, man.
Do we know if this is some Dwendalian practice as a trophy of how many elves they killed?
No, it's
Okay.
not common. I mean, there's always kind of the fringe cases in war, right? The person who enjoys killing people just a little bit too much. But this
Normally it would be
considered
ears or
revenge.
something, right? If they kill elves, they'll keep the ears. Fingers is a bit weird.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. Okay. To take
Yeah,
a
I'll,
break. 2
I'll
minutes.
I'll examine the body a little closer and just, in case or to disguise myself as him later, but otherwise just kind of like plop the body down, and if we haven't checked like pockets or anything yet, like do that as well.
The only thing of note is the rope necklace with the
Necklace.
fingers on it.
I'll take that off and I'll like gesture it up towards Mordred. Is that his name? Mordred, and ask like, is this something that your Bulbara would do or know about or something? You mentioned he's a warlock.
Oh, he is a warlock. Never seen him with a necklace like this. But why are we surprised that this Dwendalian scum is doing something like this to our fingers?
Maybe it was his wife, and he just wants to remember her. Who knows?
The point remains. The sick thing that these Dwendalian people do. Savages, the lot of them.
Does Mogrid have all of his fingers? Or do I feel like this is some personal...
No,
vendetta?
he's all of his fingers.
He's projecting.
Okay.
And do these look like, because the elves in Jorhas are like basically drow, right?
Yes, in Jorhas they are drow primarily. These are not drow fingers. They don't have that dark skin tone.
Okay.
Are they fingers from different elves?
That would make me a nature check.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
You get a little closer to the elf fingers, and they are all fingers. Like there's no thumbs, and you notice slightly different skin tones on them. So you think they're from 4 different elves, not from one hand, as it were.
Yeah, this seems suspiciously a lot like a trophy necklace. Let's just leave him here and keep going.
Right, if you want to keep going, then we'll need another survival check from Bog. Okay, striding forward with confidence.
Whilst moving, sorry for interrupting. Whilst Bog is directing us, Edward will make his way towards Caspian, whilst he's monitoring Baby Mac. And he will kind of like whisper towards him, Hey, Caspian. I came across some information that perhaps you're best suited to analyze. My brain's just too small, you see. Morgred here, he has a letter from Lord Buffoon II. Smaller buffoon than his father, but a buffoon nonetheless. That he should be aware, or beware, of Bulbara's patron. Now, I know she's a warlock, but do we know what kind of patron she has? This is all sounding a bit dangerous. I'm gonna ask for more money at the end of this.
Yeah, well, it's already a decent amount, but I'm not sure if there's any way we can find out now. If it doesn't say so in the letter, then
Should we confront Margaret? Should we like?
I don't.
I'm not
Don't.
very good at lying. People can read me right through it. I tried so many times. Every time I try it, they just know. I don't know how to tell or something. Perhaps you can try and ask him, Margaret. You're pretty good at lying. I see you lie to Mac all the time. Like everything will be fine. Nothing will be fucking fine. We're in the middle of a swamp, getting killed by everything. You're pretty good at lying. Why don't you try?
I'll check with him. I'll check tonight when we're around the campfire. Maybe if he knows something more. But
Mac,
yeah, no worries.
Mac, please. No, that's a dead crocodile. No, is inside his mouth.
I'm looking sick. I've seen him eat worse.
I can take this. Do you want some? It's good.
It's not food. It's not food. Look, I have-
No, it
I have
is. Trust
popcorn.
me, crocodile can be quite nice, but the raw, slightly rotten one, not to my taste.
Chewy.
Okay, sorry.
Well, if
Proceed,
you wait a bit
Paul.
longer, it starts to become tender again.
He puts it in his pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I accidentally wasn't quite moving you as fast as I should. You were there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you do see
Uh-oh.
this tower to the south of you. It looks like a 5 stories high, juts out from the water. It's crumbling a little bit. And the first floor looks like mostly subsumed by the murky marsh.
Hey, Margaret. Do you know what this tower is?
Let's see. It looks pretty damn old. I would say it's even like pre-calamity.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
It's a
What time of day
calamity
is
if we
it?
don't go and investigate it then.
Look, we have a mission to do. We gotta get to Fort Venture, right? Sort out Bulbara. Do we really need to investigate this?
Of course. Maybe Bobar is there hiding. We don't know.
It could be true. I doubt it. But if you really want to investigate it, well, I guess we could.
Maybe we can check for tracks and see. Maybe we can see like if we can find out if she maybe went this way.
Well, as much as it hurts me to agree with Margaret, this tower ain't going anywhere. We can come back once we find Bulbara. It struggles to say the name.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Shouldn't
saying. Maybe she's here.
Shouldn't take too long to just do a quick investigation.
All right.
Just think of all the new species that might be in there. Let's have a look.
You heard Mac.
Wait,
If you
Mac.
don't want us to go there, you're going to take care of Mac, I tell Margaret.
I'm not taking care of that damn fool. He's already put our life at risk.
Right,
We
then
had
we're
an
going to the
agreement.
tower.
We had an agreement. Caspian's gonna watch him. I'm not gonna watch him.
I don't need watching. I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna say to Mac, hey, I think I have a nice, really fun thing to do together. I'm gonna grab this rope. I'm gonna tie it into my hip and also tie it to your hip. So that way we can play together with the rope. What do you think?
Kinky. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm okay,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay.
Someone else
okay.
might want to though. What about? I don't know. Caspian would like that.
Nah, he's not my type.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here now.
Okay. Okay.
But if we're gonna check out this tower, let's try to do it a bit stealthy this time.
I
Well, I'm
can
known
go
for
ahead.
stealth.
I can go ahead and scout. If I spot anything, I'll trail back. You just wait a bit and then follow. I'm pretty small. They won't see me.
Me too. Let me come too. I'm good at stealth.
Sure, Mac. Come, follow me.
Okay, Edward and Mac, and if anybody wants to go with them as well. So
You,
those people
you
go
two
in,
are going to be on the front again. Okay.
make stealth checks. I'll say the rest of you are observing by about 100 feet away.
I think Caspian would be like 30 feet away, like not too far
Sure.
from.
Natural 20.
Boom!
Wait a minute. You're
Look at
supposed to
that.
be keeping track of Mac, weren't you? Caspian?
I've
Yeah,
just
so that's
disappeared.
why
I'll tell the Caspian, I got it here. It's okay. I'll look after him whilst we investigate. I mean, look at him. He's not gonna go very far, right?
Make a
Where
perception
is he?
check, Caspian.
Fuck, he's gone.
Oh, it depends.
What is this?
It's got to be a
I can't.
25.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't. Uh-oh.
No option.
In that case, then you've lost Mac. You had one job.
I'll stealth and try and. I also can't find him at this point.
Okay, so taking various paths through the forest and the swamp, you get to the little opening at the front of this tower. And you look inside, you listen, don't see anything inside, apart from a bunch of spider webs. There's lots of spider webs.
Ooh. Do they look
If I-
new, old?
I don't know how you distinguish that.
Kind of big holes in them, or do they look like perfectly formed? Or
They look fine. There's no obvious holes in them. You know, they could have been respawned recently. I'm not sure.
Can I maybe do a survival check? Because I think Vincent wouldn't know because he was still living in the forest, and I think he would know about like webs and spiders and if they are close or not.
Okay.
Do we all see this?
No. Mac and Edward. Do you go back and report, Mac and Edward, what you found?
Not just yet. Have I stumbled upon Mac, or is he on his own walkabout at this point?
no. If there's spider webs or any kind of things like that, you'll find them staring at them and wondering what to poke them with.
You lose track of them, but we'll say you kind of meet at the front door of this place.
Oh, there you are, Mac. Be quiet. Good job of
What?
being quiet, by the way. I'm impressed.
Wow, where have you been? Where have you been? Look at all these lovely webs.
They're not
Come-
lovely. If there's webs, there's spiders. And
Yeah.
by the size of those webs, those are pretty big spiders, my friend.
I know, but we could take one.
But not by ourselves. Let's look around for any fresh footprints. Maybe if Bulbara's been here, you help me on this, yeah? Bulbara's been here. She must have left like broken twigs, perhaps a piece of tunic if she was running away. Let's try and find that, yeah? But
Okay,
don't
footprints,
get near the tower.
tunic. Got you.
Right. I'm gonna look around for any signs of recent activity other than spiders.
Okay. Mac and
Mac will
Edward,
do the same, yeah.
survival checks.
Right, look at this, guys.
4 and 10.
Right, he's not here. Let's head back and report, okay?
Okay, let's go.
He hasn't been here, otherwise we would have found something. Let's head back.
Yep, definitely would.
Yeah, we just go back and we say, look guys, it's not worth our time. Let's just get to Fort Venture because there's only spiders and pretty big ones. We might just stay there for a long time if one of us gets trapped. And there was no sign of any Bulbara, I told Mogrit. So let's proceed.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm one of the best trackers around this area, so.
And I'm the other.
Okay.
But nothing else interesting either.
We didn't go inside, not by ourselves, but I don't think it's worth the risk at this point.
I hate to be the one to point this out, but if Balbara did in fact came this way several days ago, pretty sure her tracks are going to be nigh and impossible to spot in the swampy water.
Well, there's no
I think we
sound or anything from the inside whilst we were there. We were there for a good 3 minutes looking around.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Did you try to call her?
This is getting complicated.
I didn't think of announcing the whole swamp that we were there. No, sorry.
Okay.
What are we doing? Should we go back? Are we going back?
Look, guys, we're wasting time. I say we just carry on, but if you guys really
Okay.
want to go into that
Okay.
tower, let's go.
Okay. Caspian, what do you think?
I'm curious, like, partially just to see if Bolbar is there, like, we gotta be certain, but also, if that tower is really Calamity, I'm quite curious about it.
Okay.
We can spend
Bog.
half an hour.
Bog, what do you think?
I think we can't decide. I think Bog, you're pretty wise man, aren't you? You're like older than most of us. Definitely older than me. What would you say?
Like folding my arms and say, no offense, but it's always good to get extra eyes on these types of things. So maybe someone wants to join me, and actually I'll turn to Margaret and say, the whole point is to find this Bolbara, right? So shouldn't we rule this tower out as her being here or not?
I can't help but feel if we walk away from here, there's going to be that nagging doubt in all of our minds, right? Maybe she's there, maybe she's not. My vote is to investigate.
So me, Margaret, and who else wants to come?
I'll
Caspian.
follow. I'll follow.
Okay.
Okay,
And
follow me. I know a way to get in without being tracked. At least we have that advantage.
okay.
Yeah, I'll lead the party the same way me and Mac did without being noticed.
And I'll say as you guys are trying to look around and see things, stay close. I have a spell that can kind of help maybe clear your eyes a little bit.
I'm gonna stay behind Edward and say Mac to stay behind me.
Okay. So does that sound like a pass without a trace was on the horizon?
No guidance.
Oh, guidance. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just try and stealthily guide everyone to the entrance without being spotted. A question: is it dark inside the tower? Like no light inside?
Correct.
All right. So Edward would need a torch. So that would pretty much give away where he is. He would let everybody know that he's happy to lead forward, or he's glad. He can also wait for someone to scout ahead with dark vision, and then join in. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I can see dark places. I can try.
Yeah. Then maybe you should go. You should go ahead.
Would it make sense for Matt to go ahead because he's just been there?
Unfortunately, I just can't see in there. I'm actually quite scared of dark.
Can
and
we see
spiny.
in the dark, Mac?
Matt can, yeah, he's got dark vision.
Okay, so
maybe
let's go together.
the three of us will just kind of hang back, and if you guys can see, go get as close as you can and peek your head in and see if this is somewhere she would hide, or I mean, unfortunately, if maybe it's somewhere you could see her bones or something. But yeah, you guys should get on up in there.
If you get in a
Okay.
pickle, just shout cucumber and we'll come.
Let's
Okay.
try to stay relatively close to them, because if there are spiders, they'll
I just
find them.
hate fire. I have a torch ready.
Well, wait. If there are spiders in here, then she's either dead or she's not in here. So why don't we just try to get some distance and just hit this tower with something and see if anything comes out?
We can.
I can throw some light in there.
Yeah,
But
let's.
what
Mhm.
about
the-
berries?
All the
That's a good
animals and the
idea.
insects and everything, you can't kill them. What
Well,
have they done to you?
you said light as in fire or actual light?
Just light. I could also
Yeah.
try to burn the place, but
Let's start
not
with
with
let's
light.
let's start with non-lethal if we can.
Oh, whoa, yeah. Don't. Did you hear Mulgrid? This has been here since the calamity. I'm gonna burn it down.
I'm gonna pick up a few rocks and just cast light on one of them and throw them into one of the bigger webs.
But let's hide first. So
Like a bunch
Well,
of.
I can only hide afterwards, otherwise the hiding doesn't do much.
Okay, you cast light on one of the rocks. It lights up with a nice warm glow, and pop it into the first room is kind of like a segment, like a quarter of the pie, as it were. And then to the right, you see some stairways heading up. There's a couple of doors as well on the north and west walls. But yeah, it's
And
lit up. Yeah.
when the stone hits the webs, nothing stirs from it.
Nope.
Is there a way to avoid the main entrance? Like, is it climbable from the outside?
It would be climbable, but there's very narrow windows, like almost like turret, like where you'd
arrow
maybe Mac could squeeze through them. The rest of you would be too small.
Quite small,
It's possible.
but yeah.
I I'll turn to them and I'll say, if you want, I can kind of change into something that can kind of scout out in there. But I see the predicament and trying to rustle things loose, but also alerting them to us. So
I like the idea of sending the dark vision people first. At least they're not alone. If we send you alone, if something happens to you, you're by yourself. At least they have company. And then, like I said, just shout cucumber, and we'll be right there.
And I will give you some telepathic speech for the next 2 minutes towards me. Not long, but it might be able to help.
Okay, so who's heading forward?
Does Mulgrid have dark vision?
I think Margaret does.
Right, so perhaps you
Margaret
can go with him as well.
confirms that he does. Yeah, I can see in the dark.
Well, you go with them. Team
Yeah.
Nightcrawl goes first. Team Dawn stays outside.
so I think then it's me, Margaret, and Mac, and what else?
Okay,
Then that's it.
so you approach. The door is kind of half on its hinges. It's very easy to. In fact, you've already opened it. And as I said, you see inside it's kind of like the quarter of the tower. Stairs heading up. A lot of cobwebs and webs around the place. And doors in the north and west walls. In fact, it looks a lot like this.
The map!
Da, da, da.
Now, these doors are closed, so I didn't quite
see
have
it
time to do the dynamic lighting for this entire map, but these doors are closed. So there might be something on there, you don't know, but you can just see into this room at the moment.
There's no light outside completely? Because I can't even see the tower.
Well, you can see the tower, just the way dynamic lighting works. It's just...
Alright, it's alright. Theater of the mind.
can you the vision?
Yeah. Well, you can't see because you don't have dark vision, right? Just I can't.
Oh, this is like
glance at
inside the tower. Got
Yeah.
it.
But there is a light source inside it at the moment.
All right. Let's throw a light source in there then. Oh, there's a roll 20 thing for that. Boop.
Cool. Gem.
There we go. And I didn't actually give you a token vision. Mulgrid. But you should all see into this room now. Okay. So as I said, door here, stairways heading up. And you should be able to see lots of cobwebs too. So Mac, Vincent, Mulgrid kind of says, well, Max, what's your hit points, by the way? You seem to have dropped off the D&D Beyond campaign. I don't see you on there.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it? So I have a huge 10 now.
Huge 10. If you could join that campaign with Mac when you get a chance, just post it in there. That would be great.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there.
10 hit points. Okay. Okay, so what do you do?
Yeah, it's not letting me join that campaign for some reason, so I'll fiddle about.
Yeah, I'll reset the invite link. Maybe try that one.
Cookie. Yeah, any other character, just not Mac for some reason. The links give me the same thing, so.
Weird. Oh, have a look at that later, but we'll be fine
Yeah.
for now. Okay, so what do you do, Mac? Vincent? Dark vision people?
Yeah, Vincent is going to draw his weapon and he's going to take the blade and then just pass it to his hand, and it's gonna to bleed a little bit, and he's going to do a gesture in the air, and the blood is going to go into the blade as I'm I'm using the Crimson Light. So it starts to crackle with like storm energy, and I take 1d4 of damage. And yeah, and then I stealthily go inside and say to Mac and Margaret, be careful and be ready.
And what you make? Oh, so your weapons are now magical, right? Is that?
Yeah, it does extra 1d4 of thunder damage.
Okay.
Not thunder, lightning damage.
Got it. Okay, yeah. What do you do?
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
Mac's gonna follow on behind you.
Okay. So feel free to wander on.
Wander on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my ears on this door and try to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Okay, make a perception check. You don't hear anything.
So I look to Mac and I gesture to him like I point two fingers into my eyes and then to the door and say to him to look into the other door as I am going inside this one.
Okay.
So I will do that. As I'm doing that, I'm rustling around inside my in my pocket, clearly looking for something, but I can't get my hand on it just yet.
Okay. Yep. You listen at the door. You listen to the door. You hear nothing. You go into this room, bunch of rubble. You go into this room, a bunch of rubble. Vincent, you look around this room, bunch of rubble. Nothing of interest appears to be on this tower, on this level of this tower.
Okay, did we see any tracks of people or?
Make a survival check. do see some humanoid footprints, but that's about all. You can't tell if they were chain boots or leather boots or barefoot or dwarf or elf or human or ogre. Just footprints. You're not quite good enough at surviving.
Okay,
to know
so I
what's
look
there.
I look to Mac and Margaret and say, hey, look, some humanoid footprints here. Maybe it's Bobara.
It's worth investigating.
Yeah, so
Like,
okay,
great
let's
idea. Let's head up.
check the next floor.
Margaret pops out. Look, I know you can't see, but safety in numbers or all that. Are you guys going to come as well?
If it's safe to come inside, at least we can guard downstairs. We'll let you go upstairs.
Up to you.
Yeah, I think mention it might be worth it to, at this point, maybe light up some torches too. I mean, or are we trying to be really stealthy here?
The first floor is safe. I think there is no problem. Like if you try to.
If you want to go together, I need a torch. Simply, I'm gonna be a hindrance rather than.
Yeah, let us first check the second floor, and then if everything is fine, then we call you guys too. Or
Well,
if
if it's fine or it's not fine, I guess.
yeah. But then
Could
you're
you,
gonna know. But then you're gonna know if it's danger. Then you guys know.
Yeah, but then we can't help because we can't see.
Can Edward pick up the rock that's got light cast on it? Or has
Yeah.
that gone out now?
Okay, screw it. I'll just pick up the rock if it's not too big, and I'll just follow you from like 15 feet behind. I'll keep. So it gives light for 20 feet, right? So I'll
Yeah.
keep the dim light on you, and as soon as you move, I'll follow.
Okay, so you have the light on you now, Edward. As you move, you'll see the light will move with you. Okay, so who's heading up the stairs? Vincent, you're leading the way?
Yep.
Are you just wandering up? You stealthily? You're doing cartwheels? You're announcing yourself?
Yeah. No, stealthily. I'm just really low in the ground, like going
Okay, make me a
as
stealth check.
silent as possible.
And anyone who's vaguely close to Edward cannot stealth, not with that bright torch. Okay, quiet as a mouse. You head up here onto the second floor. And as you can see, it looks pretty barren. There's not a lot there, just a bunch of cobwebs. What do you do?
Okay, I give a signal to the one behind me. I think it's Mac. I say, hey Mac, say to them that it's safe here, and then I'm gonna check a little bit to see
Okay, so Mac,
there is more footprints in the.
Grid comes up. The rest of you going up?
Yeah, Caspian follows as well.
I'll wait for a while.
And I think, yeah, Caspian would have, on the bottom floor, used the wand of magic detection.
Okay, stay still there, Bog. I just got to move you over here. This is the second floor. Wand of magic detection. You hold it up, check around the first floor, check around the second floor as you hold the wand up. It's out. Nothing things is magical, except for, I guess, the wand of magic detection itself.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
We currently have light in this room.
Yep,
Yeah.
from Edward. Edward's carrying a torch. Like, yep. That's where
How
you can see.
how big are these webs?
As big as they are there.
So like they're taking up the whole room.
Yep.
I'll take out a torch and light it and just slowly start walking over to the webs and just start burning them off.
Okay. Easy enough to do. They kind of wither, and it's easy enough to clear the rooms full of those webs with the torches.
Look at that.
Yep.
And I'll just say I'll stay back to let you guys scout ahead, but it might be good in case there's creepy crawlies in here.
You know, I'm
as they go up, I'm gonna help Bog, and I'm gonna look for any tracks, any like leftover bones of perhaps a spider eating something, or an owl that just perched on the roof, something, anything.
Okay. So if you guys do want a general check out of the room, Edward and Bog can make perception checks.
And if I see Edward walking around, I'll like walk up to him and cast guidance as well,
Sure.
You probably just want to cast that on yourself.
and myself. Yeah. Perception, you said?
Yep. All that nice guidance rolls. Actually, I'm going to do one guidance at a time because it's a concentration spell. So, why not?
Oh, right.
Yeah. But
Yeah, do it.
you look around, there's no tracks here, in your opinion. What you do notice, though, I guess what everybody would notice anyway, is the floor is incredibly rotten. And you felt if you'd like jump from these top of these stairs to here, you'd probably go straight through the floor. So you're all walking a little gingerly, but the walls are very rotten.
Do we see like any signs of? You said there was footprints on the first floor.
Yep, none here. It might be the case that they went up the stairs, but there's no footprints you could see here.
I think just relay that back to everyone and make note of. There's no footprints up here, but I think we should be extra careful with these floors moving forward.
Mind where you step.
Can I check the steps to see if there is footprints here?
Survival.
Watch for steps that might collapse as well.
Okay, I'll say that's part of Vincent looking as well to check the stability of the steps. Vincent, you don't see any footprints, and you're fairly sure that they're not so rotten that you're just flogging with your body weight.
Okay.
Malcolm, how high are these floors? Like, is the roof 10 feet up, 15 feet up?
15.
Okay, in that case, I would pick up on any magical items on the next floor as well.
No magical items on the next floor.
Okay.
So what is detect magic?
I think you need line of sight.
No, it's blocked by 3 feet of wood. But otherwise it can penetrate most barriers.
Yeah, within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
Yep. So nothing is stopping it, but you don't detect anything magical. But I'll let you know if you do. Heading up to the next floor, Vincent, by the looks of things.
Yes. Stealthily.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll again?
No, it's... Mac, you going up too?
Yes, please.
Boop.
So,
Follows.
no sign of enemies, right?
Nope.
Me as well, actually, going up.
Okay. You don't see
So,
it until Edward gets there. Sounds like you're all going up there. Go. I'll drag
Well,
you.
I still have the torch as well.
Oh, okay. I'll put that on you.
I'm
So
gonna check it.
Hanging back.
I'm gonna check in the door, like perception.
Okay.
Wow, more webs.
You don't hear anything, but Caspian, you do notice something above you that is magical. There's something up there, towards the top of it.
Alright.
Yeah, Vincent, you don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm going inside.
I'll burn off the webs as I walk into this room too.
Okay. So once again, I'll just say that this area, this floor here is, once the cobwebs are gone, you can freely move around. It's just a mess. But the floorboards continue to creak underneath you. Yeah,
Nothing?
nothing of note. Nope.
Okay. So, which way is up here, I think?
Yep. So, Vincent, you swing round.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just check something. Yep. You swing round and you appear here.
Does the tower seem to be worse for wear the higher we get, or is it pretty much the same level of degradation?
Slightly worse at the bottom because it's half sunken into the swamp.
Right.
It's all
Gotcha.
pretty crappy though.
So
Right,
again,
I'll keep an eye on where I step after Bog mentioned that we might fall,
Okay.
and what I step and go up as well. Follow the rest of the
Okay.
party.
Follow Vincent up. Mac, you heading up?
Yeah, but he's going to drop further back in the order.
Okay. Tell you what, you'll be right back here towards you're heading into the room there, and everybody else is, I assume, Bog's going up.
I'll follow, but I'm taking Caboose and just.
Okay, there we go. Feel free to reposition yourself. This is stairs heading either further up, and there's 3 doors here.
so Caspian relayed information that he sensed some magical here.
Not yet.
Okay.
But which room does the magic ping from?
Up. Not on the
Further
floor.
up.
Yeah, further up.
Okay.
Okay. So again, I'm just now confident that there is nothing here. I'm just open the door and go inside here.
Okay. The one door.
Oh no!
The one door you don't check.
Of course.
And it's going to get surprising you because you just wandered straight in.
Oh man!
Everybody
Of
roll into
course.
initiative, and we'll take it
I
from
would've-
there.
At least this very first web I would have burnt off as we walked up here.
Sure. That was your standard action, so we'll let you do that. So roll into initiative, guys, and we'll see what happens.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. All right.
Natural 2.
We are quick on the draw today.
I'm completely distracted, looking down to see if I don't fall down. That's why.
All right. Fun times.
My roll's still not coming through.
Oh, okay. Doesn't come up. We'll get this thing. And we'll get rid of these webs because you burnt them off. These ones are gone. Okay. So who didn't get onto the initiative order?
Mac.
Do you know what you rolled, Mac?
19 plus 3, so 22.
Okay, so we'll add you on the turn order. Oops. With a 22.
Thanks.
Yep. Okay, but as I said, is it too early to say Vincent does a Mac? Just wander into a camp. So you
Yeah, I kinda Mac that.
That's a verb now. To Mac. To wander into a creature's lair.
Fantastic.
So you see the spider just almost waiting there for you, and it shoots out a big glob of web into your face. Let's see if it hits. Is it? She gets advantage at that. What's your AC?
18.
Yeah, so it shoots this web, and you're immediately cased in this sticky white stuff. You're unable to move. You are webbed. Functionally, that means... What does it mean? It means restrained. And I think restrained just means your movement is 0. That's right.
And attack rolls at advantage. And
Yeah, attacks
with
against me are advantage.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so your speed is 0. And, yeah. Disadvantage on dex throws, attack rolls have advantage, and creatures, and you have disadvantage. And this creature kind of scuttles right next to you. Mac. Your first round.
I'm rolling again, by the way. It seems to be working again.
Good. Obviously, from
So-
22.
Okay, cheers, thanks, yeah. 2, 3, 4. So I can get to here. Is this door open, I guess?
This door is open. And then
Yeah, I
these
opened
doors
it.
here are closed.
Okay, so I have line of sight on the spider, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, you can see the spider, yeah, for sure.
Awesome, okay. So he's going to run to there, see what's going on. His eyes are going to kind of film over and... So he's going to cast a firebolt.
Okay.
What? Fireball?
Bolt.
Okay.
Easy, Tiger.
Ooh.
Believe that may be a hit.
Nice.
The tower
Definitely
crumbled.
hits. Sands into the side of the spider. Oh, 16. Nice.
Then,
Awesome.
Malcolm, you forgot to roll initiative for Mogrid.
Oh, okay. I'll do that in a second. Thanks for pointing that out. Mulgrid, where are you? Here you are. Ah, 4. There we go. So Mac, yeah, just come in. You're not sure, but you almost get a silent nod of respect from Mulgrid. Maybe not. But he was impressed with that fireball.
Until he sees Mac jumping up and down going, ah, look what I did.
Alright. Okay. Next thing that happens. As a spider comes scuttling down from the stairs above. Appears right there. And it's gonna see Caspian there. And Caspian is gonna try and shoot a web at you. It'll be a normal roll, but the web whoosh, just crashes next to you and you're not restrained by it. And then it kind of scuttles back up the steps. Comes down, shoots, and then scuttles. Actually, no, that's not. Yeah, he comes out of a trapdoor here. There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs. So a trapdoor that presumably just leads up onto the roof or somewhere else. And it pops its head down the trapdoor, shoots at Caspian, doesn't get it, and retreats back up. So he sees, shoots, goes back, and then something else happens. Another spider comes crashing out of the room to the north, comes right next to Caspian, and it's going to try and bite you as opposed to trying to web you. So coming out, bursting through the door. The door just splinters, by the way. It doesn't even have any resistance. What's your armor class, Caspian?
12.
15? 12? Oh, 12. Okay, 15 definitely hits me. So take 8 poison. 8 piercing and 7 poison. And make me a... first of all, make me a constitution... sorry. Ignore that damage for now, because it depends on your constitution saving throw. So make a con saving throw for poison. Okay, so the venom goes right into you, so you do in fact take that 15 points of damage. And also, can you make me an acrobatics check, please?
Okay, this hopefully goes better.
Okay, the floorboards creak underneath you and it threatens to give away, but you manage just to dodge just a little bit to avoid falling down to the floor below. Bog.
The spider by Caspian on the ground?
It's on the ground, yep.
And is the spider by Vincent on the ground as well?
Yes.
Okie dokie. And Caspian's looking really rough, right?
Yep, he took that one pretty badly.
Yeah, death's door.
Okay. I'm going to walk up. Well, I'm right by Caspian, so do I even, for a touch spell, do I even have to move? Or am I close enough for him?
You're close enough. You just have to be next to him. So if you want to do a cure wounds, for example, if that's what you're thinking, then absolutely.
Yep. Well, rolled pretty low, but there's something.
Still.
Still, much
5
appreciated.
points of damage. And I'm getting a good look at these giant spiders, and I'm gonna turn into a giant spider.
Okay, I like it.
With using my action. And DM, is this fair to say that, you know, since I'm looking at what they look like, and I'm looking at their looking at like how they look, like could I turn into like a different color giant spider? So it, yeah. All right. I'll just stick with my like kind of turquoise theme here, and I'll turn into like a turquoise giant spider as my action.
I'll give you control of this giant spider. I have to do a quick reload. It's an annoying bug in Roll20. Every so often I can't access character sheets. Anyway, yep. So action, bonus action. You heal Caspian. Your action, you transform into a spider as well. And if you want to move around or just stay.
Yeah, I'll use all of my. I can't move the token, but when I can, I would just move gingerly on the ground, and then cool. So I'll just move around the ground, and then I'll climb the wall to be right next to this spider.
Okay, up on the wall, scattering around. Yeah. So once again, well, yeah, everybody's seen him wild shape at least once, but this time he cracks, and twists, and changes. Turns into a giant spider. You can do challenge rating 1 creatures, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you're fine. Okay, just wanted to check that. Yeah, so turns into a spider. Now, the spider that's right next to Vincent has got Vincent exactly where he wants him. He's restrained, so this is going to get advantage against this this attack on Vincent. Let's see, beforehand with the armor class of 18. So it's as you're restrained, there is Konyan just trying to bite right into your body, sinking its fangs deep inside. And it does roll an 18 at advantage, so this is going to hit. So, make me a con save, please, Vincent.
Save. Okay.
So this thing sticks its fangs into you, and you can feel the poison pulsing into you. You take 4 points of piercing damage and 5 poison. A total of 9 points of damage. Oops, not 0. 9 points of damage. You resist the worst effects of the poison. Okay. That's a giant spider's turn.
And DM, I would have dropped my torch just right where I wild shaped, so like just right behind Caspian.
Sure. Let's put a torch right there. There you go. Okay. Got more bad news, guys. Another spider comes skidding out, crashing through the door. Probably going to go for Caspian. On a 1 to 4, it's going for Caspian. Yep, it's going for Caspian again. It's going to try and sink its talons into you, but it rolls a natural one. I'm going to give myself a whirl for that. So misses terribly, just stumbles on the floor right next to you, Caspian. Vincent, what do you do?
How can I remove those webs? Can I cut it?
Try. I'll put it this way. To escape the webs, you're going to have to make a strength check. As an
Strength.
action.
As an action.
Yep.
I can't like try to cut it with my weapon.
No, it's going to be a strength. You're using your weapons, you're using leverage. So it'll be a
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah, okay, strength is not
Now
my
your
best.
sword is pinned to your side, so you can't use it effectively. It's your pure strength.
Okay.
Strength check. Yep, not an athletics, strength check. You struggle, you pull, you try and get out of it. You are stuck tight, Vincent.
Okay.
That was your action.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, I thought you might have a bonus action in reserve there, so struggle to get through, you don't. Caspian, for some reason you might have been worried about Vincent, but, oh, actually, sorry, keep on thinking this is a bad guy. The one, what tint is your spider, Bob?
What is
what
it?
color? Like, is it a green spider or a red spider?
Yeah.
Let's distinguish it.
We'll say like blue.
Blue. So there we go. The blue spider is friendly, Caspian.
Yeah, I'm in a tight spot, and this is not a good space for me. So I will disengage
Okay.
and
Heading back down the stairs.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, this is as far as I can go.
Sure. Okay, so dodging the spiders that try and stick their teeth into you, but you're too nimble for that. And you escape down the stairs. Okay. Another spider pokes its head through here. It's going to try and attack Morgrid, actually. It fires its web and crashes just before you, Mac, and then it runs back up the stairs again. Morgrid kind of just get out the way and pushes his way through Mac, comes up right next to the spider, brings out his long sword. He's going to wield it two-handed, and he's going to come crushing down on this creature with his long sword. And he is going to... It just glances off the creature's hide skin. It just glances off, doesn't pierce through the armor. God damn it! Edward.
Edward say, Caspian, you're going the wrong way. And he grabs his great sword from his back, pushes Mac aside, starts climbing on the back of Mogrid and jumps and downward slash the mouth of this spider.
Cool. Take your shot.
Yes, sir.
11. Once again, same effect as Mogrid. The sword just clanks off the head of this leathery armor that the spider has as carapace. No doubt.
Yeah, no, just stay there.
Okay, nice move. But Matt, you're probably feeling like a little bit of a pinball as people keep on climbing over you. What do you do?
Just bouncing from side to side in the doorway. So I am going to target this one in front of me because it's the biggest threat to me, I guess. And my eyes are going to glaze over, and I am going to cast a Chaos Bolt.
Alright, so your Chaos Bolt erupts across there. And what's chaotic energy?
So I think for Mac it's just lots of different colours, but you'll see images of like different insects, like butterflies coming out of it, like little horses, you know, that kind of like a My Little Pony kind of frieze that you used to get in kids' bedrooms. That's what it looks like.
Is it like the Care Bears?
Yeah, there's a Care Bear in there as well. Awesome. Yeah.
Functionally though, what is it? Fire damage?
Yeah, sorry, I'm messing around there. It is. I get the choice, so I need to roll a d8. Bear with me a
I
tick.
see.
I don't get a choice. It's random. I suppose.
I don't
So
not with
that's
a 5
a 4.
I don't know what the
So I
five
thought this was a replay.
Oh yeah, that could be.
But it's actually Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, that must be what the 5 is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So 5 means it's lightning.
Okay. Well, I tell you that the spiders are not immune or resistant or prone to any type of damage, so don't worry about it for this combat. But regardless, so the end of all that, your Chaos Bolt goes off and does 10 chaotic energy to the spider. So it's pummeled with fear berries and other bits and pieces, charged up with lightning. It recoils back and bares its teeth angrily at you, Mac.
We like it. Malcolm, sorry, can we just work out how that 10 and 5 is? Because I'm just trying to work out what they are, because it should be 2d8 plus 1d6.
Oh, that's what the 5 is actually. You still
10 plus 10. That's your 2d8 is the 10, and then the 5 is the 1d6. So it's 15 damage.
It is it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, and you need to roll a d8 still.
So
Oh, yes,
I need to roll that separately. Alright, okay.
Okay, so don't need to worry about it now. Okay, so that does do 50. Yeah, it's 15 points of damage. Okay, so put another 5 on the spider as it gets a clear
Okay,
beer
thanks, Matt.
straight to the eye.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Chaos Bolt goes off. As I said, I wasn't familiar with that spell, but that's cool.
And I'm just going to take a step back.
Okay, another spider pokes its head through the hatch. It sees Edward there. It's going to actually, might not do that. Let's roll a d6.
Can you see me through the wall? Oh, I guess. I don't know how the stairs go.
Yeah, these stairs go up, so it's looking down upon you. Let's have a look. Yeah, you'll be able to attack it back, but it reaches over the edge of the stairs and tries to sink its teeth into you. Doesn't get its web thing back, but it misses terribly. Then it's going to try and scutter back up the stairs. So you can take a swipe at it as it leaves, Edward, if you'd like.
It's alright, I'll keep it.
You'll keep it? Okay.
Actually, I'll take that back. Can I use that? Can I use my
Opportunity attack?
Yeah, if I see, I'll attack it.
16 hits.
Right, he's pinned down. As I see him coming, I jump and move my great sword backwards and pin him to the floor. He can't move. His movement is 0.
So Sentinel?
Yeah.
Okay, so you turns, tries to attack you, misses. You come and you stab him right into place, and he struggles to get back, but he doesn't. Nice. Okay. This spider, a little confused by Bog, is going to move around here. 1 to 3, it's Mac. It's Mac. Takes one more step over here, Mac, leering over top of you. Actually, it's going to do it from back here. I was going to move forward regardless. It's going to try and shoot a web at you, Mac. And get a saving throw for this.
Can I use a reaction?
Yep.
Actually, well, I was going to use shield, but I guess does this count as a weapon attack?
Yes, it's an attack. I have to roll to hit you.
Okay, so I will use shield then.
So what's your armor
So I
class
can't.
now?
18. It moves it to.
You can decide to use shield after it hits or not, I believe.
Oh, can you?
Well, check that out. Regardless, the shield doesn't work. So check it out. I think David's right, though.
Okay, good to know for the future.
Yeah. But regardless, shoots, webs, you're stuck, you can't move. And then the spider skittles over, getting ready to attack you in your very prone position. Bog spider.
Would that spider at any point left my 5 feet range?
Nope, I was watching that and it did not.
I'm gonna bite the spider that's on Mac.
Okay. That hits for sure.
Okay.
Cheer for that.
And then, do I add a d8 to that for the crit?
So you're, strangely enough, these spiders are not immune to poison. So you can, in fact, roll. Oh, shit.
So do I roll D8 and then 4D8? 5D8?
You can roll 5d8 on top of that.
Whoa.
By the gods.
Goodbye, spider.
30 points of damage.
Wow.
Damage.
Well, technically it's
39.
30. Technically it's... Oh, no, that's it, yeah.
39. So someone needs to keep track of this, but it is without doubt the biggest damage done so far into the campaign. Explain how you get this spider off Mac, because that will just destroy it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like... cock my head as it just like ignores me and walks away and goes up to Mac, and then I'll just like crawl on the ceiling and then splinter cell right on, like when he's right on, I'm right over him and just like bite it. I don't know, bite it to death until it's done.
Nice. Really strange. I'm just checking another site. Yeah, they're not immune to poison. So
I know. I was looking at mine too, realizing.
that's weird. Because otherwise that would have been a lot less. You would have got like 16 points of damage. But yeah, not immune to poison. So yes, so you just destroy it. Mac, you're still restrained, of course. The giant spider next to Vincent is going to just try and stab it with its fangs once again at advantage. Ooh, you take 20. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's how much damage they can do to us as well.
It was 19, but somehow it was not on the...
Okay, 19 is fine. This was also a critical hit. And I'd like to point out that the extra damage I did was 8. So the total was, it did 9 piercing, 2 poison, and then 9 piercing, 6 poison. So not nearly as bad, but you failed it. You made it. So you take 11, enough to take you down with a critical hit.
Okay.
Now. So what you see this thing dig its fangs into Vincent. Vincent shakes a little bit, foam comes out of his head, and he was struggling to get out of the thing, but he just lies. Okay. One is going to attack Caspian again. Try and bite into Caspian.
That's odd.
I-
I'm like
Caspian's a bit.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Sorry, I mean Edward. Edward, what's your armor class?
16.
16. So, it hits you. It does... Mel, make me a con saving throw. That is good enough. So you take 13 points of damage. And make me an acrobatics check. Okay, once again, you feel the floor creaking underneath you and you almost fall through it, but you maintain stability. You do not fall through the floor. Vincent, get saving throw.
Oh man. Okay. Ooh.
Okay. Caspian Careelsies this time. What do you do?
Caspian is gonna walk up and see Vincent lying on the floor with a giant spider on top of him. So he is going to cast Dissonant Whispers into that spider's brain.
Okay. Establish that was a wisdom. saving
Wisdom DC 14.
throw. It fails. 16 psychic. So you see that the thing starts shaking and going its head and doesn't know what to do, and then all of a sudden, boof, its head explodes from the psychic damage. It's enough to take it down.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna remain standing there.
Another spider just squeezes from above, whoops, and pokes its head just enough through above the other spider. It's going to try and shoot Edward. Edward, what's your AC?
16.
Misses with the web attack and then scuttles back up again. Morgrid. Morgrid is going to take a hack at the spider in front of it. Damn dirty bugs! Swings hard, swings true. This thing just hacks into the side of it and he does 11 points of damage and just cuts the creature in two. Yeah, how do you like that? And he's quite proud about that. Edward.
Okay, I've got my great sword pinning this spider up, so I guess he should be in melee range with me,
Yep.
right?
You can attack him. Yep.
I am going to use that sword to climb my way up. So I see the sword jammed onto the floor, squeezing the body of this spider. I'm going to use it to climb back up and then pull it out of the ground and slash his head off
Okay, you can
as-
certainly try.
when I climb up here.
Ah,
10
Big
works.
build up just bounces off its thick hide.
Right, frustrated with the failure, I'm going to use action surge.
Oh,
Wait, isn't it restrained?
No, it wasn't restrained.
Oh,
It
just
wasn't
flavors.
restrained.
Oh,
Movement was 0.
okay.
Sentinel doesn't restrain.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just flavored, yeah.
Cool flavor.
I'm just gonna roll again.
So with the action surge, this time, yeah, you do lop off its head. And 14 slashing damage, and the head just, and gore just piles out onto the floor below you.
And as a bonus action, I am going to use second wings.
Okay. Action bonus. Yep, cool, great. Okay. Mac, you see Edward lopping off the head of the spider. What do? You're restrained. Can't move.
Yeah, I've got. I was going to say there's not much I can do except for try and get out of that, really, isn't there? So,
Strength
did
check.
you say it was a strength check? Okay.
Not a save, a check.
You can cast spells from restrained.
That's true.
What have I got left to cast out though?
You don't
All the
see
spiders
any...
are dead, right?
There was
There was that one that
down.
kept hopping down, wasn't
Oh,
it?
in that case, if I have some movement, I'm going to hide behind the body, and as soon as he comes, I don't have anything else to do.
Okay,
Hold
but
an action.
a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it there, just like that.
Hold the line. Okay.
So,
Got it.
Yeah.
in that case, watching Edward do that, I'm going to cast a minor illusion a little bit higher up the steps than Edward. So around, I don't know, about here. So basically it's in front of when this thing comes out. And I want it to look like a humanoid.
Okay.
Just so hopefully it will target that as it comes out.
Okay. So this is a minor illusion. It looks. It's turn next. Oh no, it's not its turn next. It's Bog's turn. Yep, a minor illusion there. And as Bog contemplates his next turn, I have a very firm end time, Zach, because I need to pick up my kids now. So we'll need to end it there. Hope everybody had a good time and almost at the end of this battle. There's actually